and thank you for joining us for session 14 of the Astral Circus here on Happy Jacks RPG. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons 2024 edition with the one change that we've swapped out our D20 in favor of 2D10. And it works great. I genuinely like it. We've had a lot of practice at this point. More than 40 hours of playtime. And it's good. It's good. So, to find all the previous sessions, go to happyjacks.org/Astral Circus. I believe the is not on there. So, or /shows for anything and everything we've ever done. I am your GM. I'm Jason. I play everyone and everything in the setting. My pronouns are he, him, and the characters I play have lots of different pronouns, which hopefully I will remember to point out when I introduce them. Content warning, this is rated R, HBO Max, blood, sex, guts, everything. Some bad words, a little bit of cursing.
Oh, shit.
That's, yeah. But we have safety tools in place. That's what lets us play safely and take care of each other, because the number one priority of any table should be making sure everyone's having a good time. And that means nobody has to sit there and suffer and be like, oh my God, why is it rats? You know, that sort of thing. It just doesn't have to be rats. That's all I'm saying. Okay, Dion.
Hi, I'm Dion. He, him, playing Gralen Longstamp. He, him, your friendly resident forest gnome grave cleric who's here to have fun and make sure we all make it out of all encounters alive.
Is he a grave cleric because he's already closer to the ground than most people?
You know, there's something about a closeness to the grave. Yeah. Because he doesn't, like 6 foot under might be a little overkill for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jay. My pronouns are he, him. And I play Brutus Bucks, the Giff monk. Pronouns are also he, him. And I've been out for the past couple of weeks, but I'm so excited to be here now and rejoin the action. Brutus was helping usher some lost souls who had been magically experimented upon, having been recently recruited into sort of the same order that Gralen is. I've been ushering people to their final rest, and excited to see what I step into.
Welcome back to the table.
Thank you.
Nice to have you.
Really good.
So glad to have you back. And hi everybody, I'm Sam, they, them pronouns, and I am here to play Jaden, Sapphire, he, him, our resident astral elf druid, chronic amnesia haver, and recently remembered a professor of the place that we're in, and captain.
I like to picture, rather than amnesia, there's an amount of the tape that can hold information, and then the back end of the tape just gets recycled.
Yeah, you gotta start recording over the tape.
Yeah, exactly.
At the beginning.
You're just recording over, because there's only so much room in there.
Yeah.
You know?
The information's still in there, and maybe it's just in layers you can't get to.
It gets pushed back a little deeper.
Yeah.
For the young people watching, a tape.
Yeah. No.
Oh no! Spoiler alert, I'm old.
A little save icon?
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Okay.
Rude.
Listen, you guys are saying it as if this is like common knowledge today. I teach at a high school.
I know. And I like flummoxing them.
Oh, wow. Okay, I am Kuta. I don't use pronouns. And I am playing Ezthe Perah, they, them, Tiefling Martial Sorcerer, a new subclass that we are playtesting to take this. And Ezthe is your friendly neighborhood thembo. All feels, no thoughts. And also just with a little... just lots of energy. There's just a lot of energy going on. And sometimes that energy goes boom, like as often as once per short rest.
Yes, yeah. And we are implementing the option to set it off yourself. Currently, it's going to cost 3 sorcery points.
Okay.
And then we'll play test that and see if it's too much.
Intentional boom, I like it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's cool.
Because it's what? Do you remember how much it costs to, or is it just you take damage to hold it in?
Take damage to hold it.
Okay, yeah. So when the temporary hit points run out, there's a blurst,
That's about right.
a
Yeah.
blasty burst, an emanation that automatically goes off and deals damage all around the sorcerer. And if they don't want that to happen, they can hold it in. Sometimes you gotta
Don't hold it in. That's not good for you.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta.
UTIs.
Sometimes,
Make like Frozen and let it go.
yeah. Sometimes you gotta hold it in if you don't want to blow up your friends, or if you're in a car and you don't want to roll down the windows. Then you just,
Take some damage.
yeah.
Familiar with Konosuba?
What's that?
Konosuba, it's an anime / manga.
Uh-uh.
Like there's one of the characters there. It's like a fantasy RPG sort of anime, and one of the characters there has learned the single most powerful damaging spell in the world.
Oh wow.
And it's a spell called Explosion, but they build up so much energy that they have to release it at least once per day.
Oh,
And when they do, it takes them out for like an hour.
wow. Okay.
So, yeah, it's like explosion,
It's
and then boom, they're gone.
Okay. My
Explode.
jacket made it all of 5 minutes this week.
It made it through the intro.
Yeah.
It's real warm.
Oh god.
It is.
Okay.
The warmth is real.
So anyway, yeah, we're making little modifications because it is a playtest class, and we're getting there. So just a reminder that you have your choice of 2 meta magic and or metaphysique. You get 2 of those, and then your sword can also store a metaphysique technique and can be changed once per long rest. So that's what we have to start with. Okay, good. Last time, we managed to get into the museum layer of the Athenaeum. We found it to be circular. There was a central area because the primary way to enter the museum is via teleportation. And so there's this sort of teleportation area that is safe to port into or out of, and it sort of manages not splinching people together, having a the fly situation or anything like that. And the the welcome area. So we have our map here. If you want to zoom out, there's a sense of how this area is split up. The northeast quadrant was of particular interest to you because that is the slithers section for things that slither or don't slither. That is the designation of the things organized there in that way. And you made your way past a Behir egg that is apparently a live egg or might be a live egg, and is needs to be handled with care. In the midst of a flapping Ixit attack, they swarmed all over, nearly knocked the egg over a couple times, but with your combined efforts, you managed to fight off the illithid, parasite-infused Ixit flaps, and won the day as far as that goes. Then, with a little help from the groundskeeper ghost, oh shit, what was his name? Cal. You found the Zoder painting, and it was a poorly rendered painting that turned out to be an incredibly magical object that when light is shined through it, there is a star map with an indication of a particular location. I also indicated that the frame of this painting was solid gold, 6 foot tall painting, about 3 feet across. That's wrong. It's a special mixture of stuff that you could easily understand how someone would be mistaken to think it was gold, and quite heavy. If it was pure gold, I did some rough back of the envelope math, it would weigh over 180 pounds and be worth more than $3 million. Just the frame of the painting, right? That's not what we're talking about here. And just roughly, if you want to convert D&D gold into dollars, it's about 1 to 100, so it'd be about 300,000 gold. Which, you know, okay, it's a magical object. You don't want to break it up or whatever, but like, it's still a very valuable object, right? And it's not a 300,000 gold object. Okay, we'll deal with that in more detail when we need to. However, as you took it off the wall, had the experiment of shining light through it, and you're like, oh, cool, glad that works, and then tipped it over onto your tensor's floating disk. You had a little bit of warning from Jaden before some figures stepped in from either side of the room. And you can see here we have on the bottom right part of the room there, the yellow, green, and blue guys are just some Githyanki warriors. The two on the outside have crossbows, heavy crossbows. The yellow one there has a sword out, and the other one has some sort of glowing sword thing. And then out of the north entrance there is clearly some sort of knight in substantial armor, a great sword. There is someone in robes behind him, and another warrior sort of taking cover with their crossbow from the corner of the doorway there. Okay? Now, we're going to pause there and return to Brutus, who is returning to you now at the turn of the tide. Brutus, you have been learning how to slip between the planes, right? A little bit of planes walking, just for fun, for a treat. And you're learning how to be where it is you're supposed to be. And there's some aid lent to you when Kelemvor or an assignment from Kelemvor needs you to be somewhere. The ability to shift to that plane is within your capacity. You can't just plane shift whenever you feel like it, but that is allowed to you, and you can get back to where you're supposed to be.
Okay.
You finished dropping off the people you were escorting. It was a long, arduous task because they were frightened souls and they needed some amount of consoling and encouragement, and they just weren't moving very quickly. But it was important to be patient with them and help them get to where they needed to go. So they did. And now you are returning to your friends who you know are exploring this sort of dangerous situation. There was you left them when they were in the lab, and that is all you know of the facility. And you know you're trying to get back there now, right? You're assuming, you know you've been away for, I don't know, less than 30 hours, but a day or so, and you're trying to get back to where they are. But when you slip between the planes to arrive back to the place you know you're supposed to be, you get stuck. You find yourself stuck in between planes.
Ooh,
it's a little bit like being in a hall of mirrors. All right? The initial feeling you have is you've been dropped between two mirrors that got increasingly close together, and you like get stuck in this like mirror sandwich.
Okay.
But after a moment you're like, no, this is not a trap. This is not like I'm okay. And you just sort of focus, and you could like make space for yourself.
Oh, sure.
Right? And you find yourself like, okay, I know what to do. You're calm. Like, I don't think Brutus panics. Really.
Not not generally.
Yeah. And you realize you're not able to get to where you want to go because and you could now see sort of an outline of the Athenaeum. Like, you understand it to be the Athenaeum. You could see that there are layers. That top dome layer is just alive with life, right? It's just this bright beacon of life signatures. And there are other goings on under, like, okay, well, that must be about where the laboratory layer was, because I remember where we were.
Yeah. Like climbing down the stairs, descending into that level.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you were trying to enter close to that space, this silver column of like silvery fire, almost like the Marvel's Nordic
Oh yeah, yeah,
The-
yeah.
What is that?
The
Oh,
Rainbow
Bifrost.
Bridge.
The what?
Bifrost.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Bifrost.
Yeah,
there we go.
right.
The
Yeah,
Rainbow
yeah.
Bridge is a very different thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
I wasn't
is
sure if
this
that
is
was
more
the
of a
representation.
Panfrost.
Oh yeah, that was the one that crosses over to Asgard from the Bifrost, wasn't it? Anyway,
Well,
anyway,
that's
let's not worry about it.
anyway. It is just that it is this like this column, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you find yourself a little bit stuck, and then the column goes away. It was just sheer coincidence of timing, right? Worst possible timing. That this column arrived kind of in the middle of the Athenaeum,
Mhm.
and just the energy of it shunted you to between the planes to be like, okay, well now how do I get out? Right? I don't need to go back to Kellamvor. Now, you also know, like, in between here, you don't need to eat or drink or breathe.
Oh sure,
or
yeah,
sleep.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
eventually Kellamvor would just call you to service, and you'd be like, whoop, okay,
Yeah.
phew, all right, I got out of there. But it's sort of like you're you're between the levels of a video game,
Sure, yeah,
right?
yeah.
You're like, ah, crap, how
That
do I
loading
get?
screen.
Yeah,
kinda, yeah.
shit, I can't get out of here.
Mass Effect that I'm on an elevator.
Yeah, but there is. Do you have the map that I
Mhm.
threw out there? So you find yourself kind of in the middle of this space, but then this presence, this mind to the northeast there pulls your attention, and you can see the hallways as if it's this sort of aura effect, and you find yourself, you're walking, and it's sort of like the hello sir, the big dog head in my lap. The mirrors are moving the space along next to you. It's sort of like you're walking in place, and it's just like you're walking through a
Sure.
movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And you can feel the presence of a mind that is not exactly intelligent,
Okay.
but it is reaching out to you to make a bargain.
Ooh, all right.
It's here. It's here, and I must kill it. Free me, and I'll let you through.
What's here that you need to kill?
An agent of Tiamat.
Oh, and I don't know that. I mean, I've heard of Tiamat.
Yeah.
I know Tiamat's a bad thing.
Yep.
So you want to kill an agent of Tiamat?
Yes.
Who are you?
So at this thing, the creature doesn't have a sense of self.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's not a person,
Oh, okay.
right? It's
All right.
just this like bundle of desires, and you realize you're sort of communicating with an animal intelligence,
Gotcha.
right? Like when you do speak with animals and you talk to a squirrel, the squirrel does not have the intelligence of a person,
Sure.
but it does have feelings about nuts.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So something just really wants to get that agent.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
I think if it's an agent of Tiamat, that can't possibly be good. So I will say, and you can get me out of here if I help you.
Yes. My cage is your cage. We will both be free.
Oh. Oh, okay. All right. What can I do?
Here. And you feel your perspective sort of shifts and slides down the hallway, and
Yeah.
you find yourself finding, just mysteriously, an enormous 5-foot-tall egg, right? Which is sandwiched, trapped between a number of bookshelves that
Okay.
have been put, like, clearly that's probably not where the bookshelves went originally, right? You can see the dregs and the dust and the whatever, and you can see this form that is all, like, you know, sort of squashed and coiled and
Yeah,
curled up on
yeah.
itself inside this egg,
Okay.
and it is communicating with you.
Okay.
And
All
you
right.
can tell, if you get close enough, then your pane of glass could become, you know, sort of flush with the surface
Yeah.
of the egg, and then you could strike
It's a
it.
nice strong punch.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You know what? I want to get out of here. I want to get to my friends. Let's do this.
Okay, we'll pause there. So what are we doing? The
Gotcha.
Giff Yankee, the one in the top left, the knight there. I think you can see the names on there, right?
No.
Question
No.
mark?
Oh, it only shows for me. Is it like
Yeah, we just
hidden
got
or
little
something? I
squares.
clicked nameplate.
We have a square with that is blue, red, and orange, a
Yeah.
square that is red, and a square that is blue.
Yeah, the blue one is supposed to say night. I wonder if I do
Have you
controlled
added it
by
to our
all
journal?
players. To your journal. I don't know how to
Yeah.
add it to your journal.
If you go into that menu where you can update the nameplate, I think you can add it to our journals there. Or something.
All I can
Or
do is add to control
add to
by.
control.
Maybe if I put
I
all
do too.
players. Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go.
All right. I'll just do controllable by all players, and that. So try not to drag them around. I want you to be able to see what I've named things.
Dracomancer.
That
Oh,
sounds
sorry.
bad.
No, it's fine. Just don't Google anything.
Oh, no. Just reading.
Again, as usual, I reserve the right to mod things as I go. All right, so this Githyanki knight in shining silver and red, silver armor with red gems all throughout. It like draws this enormous greatsword that he's holding in one hand for now, right? Sort of points at it like is saying, Ezthe, prepare to meet your... And then this guy in the red robes behind him says, Githrak, peace. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know that they stand against the forces of Vlaakith. Do they? And he looks over the knight's shoulder at all of you. And Zorog's like, kind of like looking for somebody to take the lead here because she's not informed in this regard. But the knight was like ready to order your execution, and this guy in the robes is
Can't speak for everybody, but I definitely didn't know who you were. Not sure I know who you are now.
yes. Well, I am Dracomancer Tirala. This is Githrak Kneith. The others have not earned their names. Oh, sorry. No, one of them, Gish Rolados, excuse me. The enunciation is difficult for me.
The translation from there's something lost
Yeah.
in the translation. Yeah.
Their Kresh pronounces things strangely. So he introduces the Gish, the one in the white in the bottom right there. Let's see. Hopefully I've got that. Okay. And then the ones that are unmarked are all just warriors. I'll update them as we go. And so this Dracomancer takes another step in, but doesn't step past the knight, right? Is sort of keeping the knight as his meat shield. But he's in these, red and orange robes. He has a great big staff with a red gem that's hovering above the sort of metal claw of some. It looks like a lizard claw of some kind has been mounted on a staff, and this gem is sort of hovering and floating over that. And he says, given that you did not know, I'm willing to let you survive. Simply give us the painting. Now, it's also worth noting that they were not here when you shine the light through it. So they don't automatically know that that's what you have to do. Maybe they'll figure it out like you did, but...
What are the odds that we would be here? That there's like a heist on your museum?
Pretty low, mathematically, I would think. Not my strong suit.
Who's good at math?
We waited. You alerted us. Thank you.
Don't remember doing that.
You wouldn't. There's Tiralath, the one in the robes and everything, is just like seems quite pleased with himself. that sort of.
Well, you're welcome then.
What is your interest in this painting?
It is the property of our queen.
Well, technically, it's the property of the museum.
If the museum can defend its possession.
Rude.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't know that you actually want to ask that question about the
Stand
museum
aside
right now.
or lose your lives.
Very rude.
Out of character question. How exactly does my make a gesture and go to a different part of the museum magic work?
Oh, so it's an action to do it, and that's it. Yeah.
And I can determine who and what it takes with me?
Yes, it's willing, right? Willing creatures.
Okay.
You can take willing creatures with
Just creatures or things?
things you can carry.
Things a disc that we know is carrying? No. Okay.
No.
I had to ask.
Sorry.
That's okay.
But yeah, it is within your power to escape unless I think that ability might be counterspellable in case it comes up.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just a modification of Dimension Door.
Oh, okay. Hold, please. I'm looking at my other options.
Well, that's fine. Brutus, would you make an unarmed strike, please?
You bet.
With
Oh,
advantage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With advantage.
Yeah.
All right. So I get to roll an extra D10.
No, you can't give him guidance.
No. It was actually a remembering thing from last time. Did you already mark down the spot that the map told us to go? You already put that in your map,
I did.
right?
I copied it into
Okay.
my map.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
My star map.
So this is more of a question: do we want them to also have access to this?
Mhm.
Not
Yeah.
like, will this further benefit us
Yeah.
outside of
We
the
don't
goal?
technically need the map.
Right.
Right.
So this is more of a question. Of, do
It
they
would
get
be nice to have in case there's something you didn't get or you want to review in some way. You know, it was a big, complicated spell that is extremely powerful.
Oh,
But also-
I have an idea.
but also-
I have an idea.
It's ugly, and I can't believe that your leader, you said Vlaakith,
Yeah.
Oh,
has such bad taste. I'm
All
sorry.
right, hold on. Brutus's punch.
That was a 20 to hit.
Yes.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
I'll do 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. All right.
I'm
We
gonna
really
turn
have
that
to.
into force damage.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. The force damage. It creates this spiderweb crack in the mirror surface and in the surface of the egg, and that crack becomes somewhat thunderous as you spill out of this mirror place, and the egg also shatters, throwing the bookshelves away as this thing inside uncoils
Okay.
to its, in fact, large size.
All right.
So there was 10 feet of Behir in that little guy. And it, yeah,
Okay. All right.
that is the situation. Now that's quite loud, and we'll have to deal with that. So this sort of thunderous blast down the hallway, it shoves you over. I just need you to make a dexterity or con save, whichever is better.
Sure. That'll likely be a dexterity save. Keep pulling my d12s. Okay. 1 second.
For those of you who missed last week and did not catch up, this is currently the fulfillment of Ezthe's deepest desires.
Let's see. That's 14.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
That's fine.
all right.
There is all this lightning energy that goes off around you, but just the nature of it, it's no more than makes your hair stand on it. Well, I don't know how hairy you are. Is it?
No, I've got like little itty bitty.
Yeah, well, all the little
pimple
baby
hairs.
hairs stand up.
Okay, all right.
And you just get a little bit of that scorching ionization smell in
Sure.
your nostrils, but it doesn't actually do you any harm as this thing races away from you.
Okay, it races away from me. Where does I
It's-
run after it?
Okay, it goes to the northeast. And well, hold on. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna run all the way up to there. And then I'm gonna put Brutus. You just dropped in right there too. By the way, Brutus, you are covered in egg stuff.
Okay, all right. Not surprised, I suppose.
You are glistening and new.
Okay, all right.
Whatever you were wearing
yolky.
before. Yes, you are. You're just
Or
covered in
Egg
mucus.
whitey.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
But I'm gonna do just a quick dice roll here.
Baby.
That's not good. That's. Oh wait, that's the wrong dice to resist. Okay, I'm rolling a save, and I'll just tell you all what's happening in a moment. Sure. Okay, so the Behir arcs out of this blast zone, okay, shoots up the hallway just a very short distance. This warrior, the red guy up here next to the dragon, is just turning around like, whoa, you know.
Yeah.
And the Behir streaks past him towards the guy in the red robes. The guy in the red robes is in the middle of delivering some other scorching insult.
My favorite part of these insults is that they are too cerebral for
Oh yes,
Ezthe to get
Yeah.
right over our heads.
Yeah. That is good.
Just the blank stares continue.
We're gonna have to roll initiative, but shockingly enough, but the dragon rolled. It's not dragon. It's a Behir. It hates dragons. That's the thing. And it sees this Dragomancer as essentially a dragon, right? And that was too much.
The nearest available representative.
Yes. Yeah. But it couldn't get out of the egg because it was upright. You know, that's
Of course.
impossible to get out of an upright egg.
Yeah.
It can only go the one way.
So you smash into it, it tips over, it explodes. This thing arcs up the hallway, slashes at the guy. He's just like, flailing to turn around, and not kidding, this thing unhinges its jaw and just goes up and over
Oh,
and whoop, like swallows it.
Oh,
And you can see these, like, the guy is fighting in there, right? It is not possible to cast a spell with verbal components.
cool.
He has some other stuff he could do when we roll initiative, but it's time to roll initiative.
All right.
Okay.
This is why you should always chew your food, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's only got like 4 teeth.
He's a baby.
So he normally eats eggs. That's what they're designed to do, is hunt dragon eggs.
That's 14 plus 3 is 17.
Yeah, I should probably write this down.
Not my best. Dice, you're gonna have to do better. 14.
oh, trust me, everybody's faster than me.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's see.
That's what I roll.
We're in a race to the bottom, you and me. Oh, okay. Never mind. You win.
Yeah, no. I win. That's what I win.
You don't have an initiative bonus, so you
A
get
new
your...
car.
I don't even need a whole hand to put up what I rolled for initiative.
There you go.
I'm glad you put that second part in there because the first part I was just like,
Impressive and a little mysterious.
Well, that's what my brain also did during your intro.
Yeah.
Because you said Brutus, you said Brutus something, and it was like Brutus has been helping usher the people across. But there was a pause between
Yeah.
usher
Has been
and the rest of it, And before you could finish your sentence, my brain imagined Brutus as a background dancer for Usher.
Sure.
And
Amazing.
I'll say, don't let that silly thought out.
If
'cause-
anyone has the artistic skills,
No,
to be able to
I'm
pull it off, I would
interested.
love to see it.
I would watch that show.
You
Oh,
said
man.
Brutus was helping
And
Usher.
the last time I
the
saw
people.
Usher was in the Legends of Tomorrow
Oh,
Swan Thong.
oh, sure. Yeah, that's good. And Jaden, you're going to make this initiative check at advantage because you made that perception check
Oh, right. Okay.
ages ago.
So
Oh.
let me roll one more die and see if it's better than the other one. That's worse.
Okay.
So 14 is with advantage.
Okay.
Aw,
Dice, I'm mad at you.
All right. So who's got higher than 14?
17.
Is that our highest? Oh, I didn't roll for Bahir.
And Zoruk.
And Zorg, thank you. Definitely remembered.
Also, you make it sound so bad, but like 17 seems decent.
It is good. Yeah, but everyone has rolled worse. That's what I mean. Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant like all your people rolled like nat 20s or something.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay. So let's see. We've got. Oh, your bestie's right behind you. So you're at 17. It's at 16. Bahir. Can't spell bestie without Bahir.
Baby.
I want to be clear. This thing is a wild animal, and it's not.
Baby.
Mhm. Look, you make your choices, but understand this thing is not your friend.
If not friend,
Yet.
why swallow enemy?
Thank you. Thank you.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Oh, God. This is going to be...
The best thing ever.
Braylon's not going to have a fun time today.
I love Bahir's, just to let y'all know. The depiction of the 5th edition Bahir in particular is
Yeah.
it's
terrifying.
so gross.
See?
It's
I was
wriggly.
Gross. Gross.
No
It doesn't
friend.
wiggle.
Oh, gross, but in like a good way.
He's
Well,
got stumpy
okay.
little legs. He's so cute.
All right. Jaden's on 14.
Yes.
All right.
Oh. Esthe's
Brutus,
never been
9.
happier. They're
Nice. What is this, a German movie?
You know, yeah. What a yell.
Essay's on 17, Jaden's 14, Brutus is 9.
5. Is that good?
Whoa.
Is that good? Is that good? Tell me if that's good.
This many.
This many. One hand.
Gralen, no.
I rolled a 3.
Oh.
I rolled a 1 and a 2. Isn't that great?
And a 1,
You
2,
rolled half
3.
what I rolled, and I thought
Why are
I
the
rolled
dice so
bad.
mad?
Yeah.
Okay, I forgot to
At
pull up.
least it's now and not when like a crit fail would matter.
I had so much ready to go, and not Zorog scared you. I was like, okay, I'm on it today. We're doing it. I'm ready. I've got everything prepped. I made a map. Fucking Zorog's character sheet.
You made the map, though.
Yeah.
The important part, yes.
Oh my God, we have to add room. 19 for Zorog.
Ooh.
Yay, Zorog.
Backs are gonna be broken.
Okay, that's right. It does.
In the fight, too.
Yeah.
Now, Zorog was in the middle of loading the painting onto the Tensor's disk.
Yes.
Right? Or like got it on there, and you all were like, okay, cool, what are we going to do now? And then these guys burst in. So I am actually going to, normally we don't spend a lot of time on this kind of stuff, but she is going to have to spend an action readying her weapon because it was well put away. And,
Sure.
you know, her regular action is ready her weapon, get that ready, you know, and then she moves to the southeast into the room. Oh, I don't have a Zorog on the map. That's why I keep forgetting her.
So rude.
Yeah.
It's because we were using Brutus as Zora.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
is that
what
that was?
happened,
I was
yeah.
wondering, like, oh, I'm gonna drop it in the middle of the room.
Okay, well, here's my alien guy.
Alien guy.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're just gonna zoom in on this
Yeah,
for
you
just a
can
moment.
zoom in on him.
just for myself.
For science.
For science.
Oh, here. Will this help if I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
is
Oh, that's
that,
better.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's that video game character. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
Zen Intergalactic Ninja.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's spell shaped.
Approving.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
Is that Zora?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Z in the name makes it easier.
Yep.
In the belt, actually. Big C on the belt, like a Ninja Turtle.
I went to the fair yesterday and I saw a belt and the buckle said "Speak ye friend and enter." And I was like, I know so many people this would be perfect for.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it.
Okay, that's Zorag. She's purple now.
There's no complaining happening.
Right.
Mm-mm.
I don't think she has a big bonus action thing to do.
So the painting then is also over there, or did she move?
The painting is just in the middle of the room. Should I add that to the map for everyone? Is that
Technically,
so, yeah.
technically doesn't consider just follow me. So when it
well,
always
until you're far enough away from it.
oh
Yeah, like it just sits still unless you tell it to go somewhere, or you start to get far enough away, and it's like, whoa.
right.
I think you move it like 10 feet away from it, it'll start kind of getting pulled along.
But come back.
Wait. Let's see, tensors floating disk. Yeah, here we go. This is perfect for that. Hello?
Mhm.
Add to map. I wasn't kidding.
No, no, really.
Here we go. Just for everyone's reference.
Perfect. Yes. Mhm.
Dog on
It's
cushion.
It's a meme that says, "Welcome to the internet, please follow me," and it's puppers on a
And
cushion
It would have been
In space.
in space.
This is the part of the wall that the painting came off of, so
Mhm.
it's kind of over there.
Okay.
As you all were sort of standing around talking about what to do, and like, oh hey, can we shine? Well, let's see. That means let's see. Gralen had come around from behind the painting. We asked Ezthe to step behind the painting, so everyone was kind of like this,
Mm-hmm.
right? To be like, hey, and then so in the middle of the room, you got a sense. And so what I will say is, if the painting is destroyed, you have the ability to try and find what it was pinpointing, but you have a sort of rough, like, oh yeah, it was kind of over there. I'll check again later, right? Of like, made a quick note.
Mm-hmm.
It would be nice to be able to look at it again
Right.
to help your search.
Okay.
But if it's destroyed, it's not a 0, right? But you'll be at some disadvantage to try to find it.
Destroying the painting is not option A.
Right.
Well, before he said that, I was like, let's just cut it out the frame and give them the painting and keep the frame.
But that would destroy the spell.
That was my point. I didn't realize we needed to look at it again. I was like, if we already have it, that's why I
Yeah,
think you have
that's
it.
why I was
And I was like,
wondering.
if you already have it in your map,
Yeah.
let's be like, oh yeah, sure, you can have the painting. But we really would like the non-gold material. Would you mind if we just, because they didn't see us do it. They don't know
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
It's true.
But if all we have is the general vibe of the place, then we probably want the painting.
I didn't know you copied it in your map. It was only the general vibe. So yeah.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna have. So Zorg is looking to you for guidance. Zorg readies her weapon and kind of steps over in this general direction. But right now, the Githyanki are under attack, and you haven't done anything to them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This Behir has a yellow circle under it. It's not friend or foe, right? It's a neutral act of gods.
It's a friend, obviously.
You are lucky I'm not going first.
So, however you want to deal with this situation, the Githyanki are like, you stay out of this or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know exactly how they're going to deal with you, but currently they are focused on the Behir. So, Ezthe, it is your turn.
Oh god.
We're fucked.
Yep. There we go. Set the tone for us.
Baby! I told you.
Do you yell baby at the Behir?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes. And then to everyone else,
Yes.
told you. And obviously, since I see all of the Githyanki turning towards my new
Oh, whoops. This thing is large size.
my new best boy, or girl, or it. I don't know. I haven't asked yet.
She has a she/her name tag.
My new best girl. That can't stand. So I am going to activate.
She just ate some spicy food too. That might disagree with her.
Babies aren't supposed to eat spicy things.
Now look, I just want to be. I know we're all calling this thing baby. This thing, pets in our game don't die. Okay, this thing can die. All right.
Not a
want,
pet.
Want to be very clear about the stakes of this adventure and this combat, so that we're all on the same page.
Do not
okay?
get attached to the Bahir.
Too
Look,
late.
Whatever happens, happens, and it can be sad, but just that is on the table as a possible outcome. That's all I want to.
Red orb.
Duly
Red
noted.
orb. Bad omen.
Yes, but that was if we hatched it, which we didn't do. It hatched, and now it has come to our aid, and therefore it is a completely different situation.
Esthe logic, everyone.
I'm not commenting on that. I just wanted to be clear that this thing is not a protected species.
Noted.
Dump stat. Dump stat.
That's fine. Esthe, what would you like to do with your turn?
Ezthe is going to jump into the group of crossbow wielding. Okay, for one, uses innate sorcery as bonus action.
Uh-huh.
2, uses dimension door from my cloak to get into the midst of these other people who are pointing crossbows at us.
But down in the bottom right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose I could just move my guy. I'm
Well,
sorry.
I did it. Is
and
that where you
then-
want to be? And Dimension Door, you could take one willing person with you.
I don't know that anyone who was with me would. Oh, you know what? I'll take Zorg with me, right?
No,
Because-
Jaden or Gralen are your options.
Yeah, but if I move.
Oh,
and
yes, you
take
could move to
Zorg,
Zorag, yes.
Let's do that.
Okay,
We can fight back to back
sure.
because that's hot.
Yep, agreed. Oh, actually, I'm going to put her up here so she'll get attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, and that's the idea. Is we're both positioned, so if I go, nope, that's oh, that was fun. If I go, I swear, sometimes the just like what tool is selected is like, nope, you're
Yeah.
not doing anything that you want to do.
Yep.
I think that because the Gish and purple non-named Gish
Yes.
are both wielding crossbows, right?
No. The Gish has a glowy sword of some kind,
Oh, okay.
of a type you're unfamiliar with, but it's sort of short sword length and is glowy purple.
Pretty.
It is pretty.
kinda
It's not
want
like a lightsaber, but it's,
Okay, so yeah, right there. So we're back to back, and then I would have an attack of opportunity on purple, and she would have an attack of opportunity on red, and that seems
okay.
perfect.
So you're not
to
putting
me.
yourself in melee with the Gish.
Gish is that one.
Yes, but well, yeah, no, I think that seems. There we go, and that
Okay.
way I can. Okay, so I've done my bonus action, and I've done my move action, and I have done.
You have to forgive the crudity of my lines there, but like
Nope,
lines that
there
are
we go.
partially in a square, we can use that square, and then I'll just make the final calls if something is blocked or not.
And then I am going to use
The trick of making a round map in a grid-based system was quite the challenge this week.
I am going to use a sorcery point to make an empowered attack.
Okay. Well, now you're. Just want to make sure your Dimension Door is
It's
action.
the cape.
Oh, but it's still an action to cast that spell.
Oh, okay.
It just lets you cast the spell without having to spend a spell slot.
Okay. Then I guess I'm done.
Unless you want to quicken something, you could.
No,
No,
you
'cause I've
already
used my bonus action.
yeah.
What was your bonus action?
Innate sorcery.
Oh. Well, do you want to wind that back and do an attack instead?
No, I think I'm good for now because I want
Okay.
innate sorcery, and then next time.
Okay.
And next time, we are positioned well to get things happening.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you've certainly like this is already way better positioning than the ambush that was about to happen. So that's
I
certainly.
don't like. You know what? It's. Tell you what, friends. Besides the fact that I just called the bear baby, this is the best y'all were gonna get out of Ezthe. This is a concession to the fact that I could feel the censure happening from all of my friends.
Yeah. So everyone is aware that Ezthe has identified the Behir as an ally, and you should know that the Githyanki will act accordingly, and so on. Okay, that is 16 is the Behir's turn. His little tummy grumbles.
Oh.
Little.
Let's see.
Comparatively,
Eat more people.
While
obviously you have to like you have to drink something neutral to neutralize the acidity.
while swallowed, a creature has the blinded and restrained conditions, has total cover against attacks and other effects outside the Behir, and takes 6d6 acid damage at the start of each of the Behir's turns. Cool.
Don't go inside the Behir, everyone.
Oh, weird. I had a page just set up for 66. Oh, geez. Okay. That actually wasn't a terrible damage. Okay, so just another 23 damage. The Dracomancer has taken 53 damage. Just so everyone knows. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm going to use the map to track these things.
Fancy.
53. Okay.
Oh.
I think it's a
So if you click on Dracomancer, it should show you that he's taken 53 damage.
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
We're
No?
gonna use the right tool for it.
Hey, yes. Okay.
Yay!
Great. It shows everyone
Yay, look
the
at that.
information that I always give you anyway. And I will put a red dot on there when he's bloodied. Okay, but the Behir does not have to do anything to maintain this, let's say, grapple. Actually, no, that target is no longer grappled. It's swallowed.
This is like a gift that Jason has given Ezthe in particular, and so appreciated.
Merry Xmas. Okay. It's gonna go after the warrior there. And it doesn't get advantage on this attack.
yeah. Thank you.
That probably hits. Oh, actually, it does not. Wait a minute. What's your bonus? Oh, so much. Yep, okay, that hits. Then it's gonna do... Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's why he did so much damage in the beginning. Okay. Sorry, I had to do like a custom damage page. Okay, it is 2d12 and 2d10.
Nice.
Roll.
What
No, that's
did
coming
I
after us.
say? That is not a given. That is not a given.
15 plus 9 is 24.
Yes.
Kind of a low damage for him.
Like, we're
Um,
fighting on the same side.
That thing isn't recognizing sides.
You don't know that.
It's recognizing proximity.
You don't know that.
Okay. 24 to the warrior, and then the warrior has to save against grapple.
Here's are
That's-
long. They could probably fit a lot of dudes in there.
That's not gonna do it. Okay, so
Like a
Uh,
sausage.
he's only allowed to swallow one at a time.
Okay.
However, he does like circle around the warrior, and his crossbow goes poing, like, and he's like, "Ugh!" You know, is grappled up in it, and you could see the squirming form of the Dracomancer inside it, and this other guy is wrapped up, and they're sort of, you know, face to face, but through Bahir skin. Yeah, that's happening. So,
Glad that's happening to them and not us.
yeah,
For now.
Yes.
that's
Like
Bahir
the
turn.
best worst hug.
But only for now. Okay, so the warriors are gonna go, and then Jaden gets to go.
Okay.
That warrior is gonna try to get out of the grapple. That's not gonna do it. The others are gonna take attacks with disadvantage. To shoot their crossbows at you now that you're so close. So 2 on Zorug with disadvantage. Let's go.
What creature type is the Bahir?
An
Monstrosity or aberration?
aberration, I
Imagine one
think.
of
I'll
those.
double check.
Thank you.
Let's see. That's a miss. And that's a miss. And then the warrior on Ezthe, also firing with disadvantage. Ezthe, that is a 16 to hit you?
Nah.
No. Okay. Crossbow fires off.
It's like monstrosity.
Oh, is it monstrosity? Oh yeah, yeah. All right, that's the warrior's turn. And did I add? Yeah, the Gish has his own initiative, her own initiative. Jaden, you're
Yes.
next.
That's me. Okay.
Oh, and those warriors, they use their bonus actions to, well, for free action to drop their crossbows, and they pull out short swords.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to cast. Where did it go? Guardian of Nature on myself.
What's that do?
I'm gonna use the Great Tree version. It's the not transform one.
Oh.
Remember that we talked about.
Yeah, okay.
So your skin appears barky, leaves sprout from your hair, and you gain the following benefits: 10 temporary hit points. You make Constitution saving throws with advantage. You make Dexterity and Wisdom-based attack rolls with advantage. And while you're on the ground, the ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
Okay,
Oh,
so all this
yeah.
root system spreads out, but you can move around.
I can
right?
move. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just moves with me.
Sure. Ent mode.
Yeah, end mode activate. So
Hell yeah.
I'm cast that as
All
my
I want is Entomon's mode.
bonus action.
Wait, you made Constitution saving throws with advantage?
Yeah,
That's a better dragon
Yeah.
form.
Yeah,
that's why I took it.
yeah. They just failed at dragon form. on this one.
Good. Let's see.
Wisdom-based
Okay.
attack at advantage is pretty good.
Right.
And
That's like every
then
spell.
True strike.
let's see. Remind me how many squares my moonbeam is again.
It's a
2 by
2x2 square.
2 by 2 square. Okay,
The size of the Bahir.
that is the size of the Bahir. It's not quite what I want.
There's your moonbeam.
You know what? Bahir likes lightning. We're gonna call lightning again. So I'm gonna cast that.
Okay, so we're not using moonbeam.
I'm not
Okay, I'll just
moonbeaming
move that
now.
to the side.
Because call lightning is a little bit more useful with this arrangement.
Okay. So a storm fills the museum, roiling clouds out of nowhere. The ceilings are only like 15 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
flashing lights up
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
blink, blink, blink.
A little bit dubstep.
Yep.
Choose a point you can see under the cloud. So a lightning bolt shoots at that spot between the orange warrior and the Gish. It's like
Oh, yeah, okay.
2 above Ezthe.
Yeah.
Because everybody within 5 feet of that gets hit with lightning.
Yeah. Okay. So I need to make dex saves?
Yes, Dex 15 save.
Okay. Dracomancer casts counterspell.
Even over here.
Okay. Just double checking for reactions here.
Are they wearing metal armor?
The warrior is, the Gish is not wearing armor.
The knight is as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Does that mean they have disadvantage on their saves or no?
It
Not usually.
doesn't say any.
Rude, because it definitely should.
Yeah, I mean, Shocking Grasp does have advantage to hit somebody with metal armor, but
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, this Call Lightning doesn't say anything about metal
Okay.
armor.
So
In
they
the
just have to
text.
do a save.
Yeah.
Okay. Warrior regular save. Gets. Oh, I think he's gonna get it. 17.
15 is the
Yeah. Okay.
save.
And then the Gish. Is 15.
15 is the.
Yeah. Okay.
So they both
So
save.
they're both gonna take half damage.
Yeah. Okay, so the damage is, let's see, I cast it at level. You know what? Did I already do that one? That one. Okay, so 4d10 damage. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So that is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 11 damage.
Okay, so the warrior takes 11. The Gish uses their reaction to, so they have this glowing blade in one hand, and their free hand, the lightning comes down and they sort of catch it, and you can see it burning them,
Mhm.
right? They're going to take another half, so they only take 5 damage.
Okay.
But what they're doing doesn't look like the traditional way to do absorb elements, but sure seems like they got something going on there.
Okay.
As they and so their left hand is now sparking and crackling with electricity, and their right hand has their glowing purple blade.
Got it.
Okay. Bonus action move, anything, or you did your bonus action to do tree form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay by the painting.
Okay.
Away
Use it as cover or put it behind you.
Well, I mean, they care if it gets damaged a little
Yeah.
bit more than I do, so,
Okay, so
I
you're-
am gonna use it as cover.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's not really going to qualify as cover, but you don't mind if it's in front of you versus you
Yeah,
being
no,
in front
it
of
can be in
Okay.
front of me. That's fine.
Okay. That's great. Jaden, it's the knight's turn. The knight is going to turn and continue, like, try to attack the Behir and save his Dracomancer. Excuse me. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Let's go attack number 1. What's your AC, Behir? That's a hit. That's a hit. Third attack, also a hit.
How
So
dare.
he makes 3 strikes against the Behir. He also has this like crazy blonde colored plume coming out of the top of his helmet and a cape. Because of course he has a cape. Oh no, sorry. Okay, only the first 2 hit. But they're gonna do 24, 48 damage to the Behir.
Baby.
Yeah. Oh right, have a map. Have a map. I can write it all down there. Behir takes 48 damage. Is not bloodied. And that's the knight's turn. He is just trying to free his Dracomancer. Oh, and what about when... Oh, it has to be from the swallowed creature. If the Behir takes 30 damage or more on a single turn from the swallowed creature, the Behir must succeed on a con save to not barf him up. But from the outside damage, that doesn't apply.
Sweet.
That's hilarious. Okay, let's jump on him and squeeze him.
Heimlich.
Yeah. Okay, that was the knight's turn. Oh, it's the Gish's turn. We're going to Misty Step away from Ezthe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's great. Misty Step to here. And some fucking tree over here is blasting lightning all over the place.
Difficult terrain, by the way.
Misty stepped there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
so.
that's what he's in now.
Okay, got it. Zip. Then, yeah, all right. So you are going to get a zap and a short sword attack. Short sword attack says... Where'd your bonuses go? Gish. Okay, 17 to your AC.
My AC is 17.
Okay, so that one hits. And,
Is he making a D20 test to do whatever he's doing?
yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Distract. Subtract. Hold, please.
Well, any amount will get him below 17, right? Or her.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that one misses, and so her second attack is, I think, is only 13. So that misses. And then she releases the equivalent of Shocking Grasp at you. You're not really wearing metal armor. Oh, no.
Am I wearing metal armor?
It doesn't matter because she rolled snake eyes.
Oh. Shocked herself.
What is your
That's what happens when you take things that don't belong to you.
yeah, what does your lightning bolt normally do for damage?
I'd cast at level 4, so it's 4d10.
Okay, roll 40-10. She's gonna take half
Okay.
for her crit fail.
Not you. Rude.
So for chat, if you don't know, we've swapped out our D20 for 2D10s. And it works great, really loving it. But it also lets us do crits and then super crits, and it's fun.
25. So
25, so she's gonna take 12 damage from trying to cast a spell at you.
shouldn't have done that.
Yep.
You were better off next to me, buddy. My friends are so powerful.
Yeah. Okay.
Shockingly powerful.
That was shocking. Yeah. So yeah, she reaches out and just reaches in and just this sort of cycles back and forth. And, oh God! And just like lets this energy go that sparks out across the floor and is, trying to get her bearings and
Neat.
is gonna, get into it. Okay, that was the Gish. The Dracomancer gets to try to do something. Let me see what he can cast. What his spell options are. Oh no. That's allowed. I forgot about that.
Uh-oh.
The Dragon Breath doesn't require anything. Okay, I'm gonna automatically fail the dexterity save because it's inside of me. Okay. Oh boy. 12d8.
Is this the Dragomancer?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like 48 fire and 48 radiant, I think, or force damage. Oh god, okay, that's 47 damage. To the Behir's 48. What's that? 97? No.
95.
95. I think we might be bloodied. Bloodied, yeah. Okay, so you just see this gout of flame, like the Behir like whoop, gets big kind of in the middle, and then this sort of wash of flame comes out of it, and it's not its fire breath, right? It was just this horrible emanation that comes out of his mouth. And now the Behir actually has to make the save to not yarf this guy up. DC 14 saving throw. Okay. Was that con save? Con save. Makes it. All right. The Dracomancer is still swallowed.
All right.
Whew. Yep. That was Dracomancer. He doesn't get a move or a bonus action. Brutus.
Okay, all right. So, I saw what happened, right? I saw the Behir approach his Dracomancer,
Yeah.
swallowed up,
Yonk.
and the Dracomancer looks like the warrior. Like they have some resemblance, like they're part
Yep.
of the same group.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and the warrior, the Behir is wrapped around the warrior right now, right?
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
the warrior restrained?
Yes. In fact,
Trusting this thing, like, okay, that's its target. It's got a friend there. I'm going to start hitting the restrained friend.
sure.
Okay, all right. Can I have chosen to switch my weapon mastery for the Thresher to the Nick
Sure.
mastery? Okay,
Yes.
all right. So I'm going to go ahead and make my 2 attacks. I'll go ahead and spend a focus point to activate Flurry of Blows so I get 5 attacks. And because the creature's restrained, it's at advantage, right?
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
I'm going to roll all of my attack dice and all of my damage dice, including my possible crit dice.
Yep.
All at the same time.
Yep. It's a whole
Just
big
to-
handful.
Just
Yeah.
yeah.
I was watching Jay organize the dice over there, and I was like, oh, I think I know what's going to happen.
Just because Monk's got a monk.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Like,
We're monking around.
Okay, let's see. This is gonna take me just a little
That's
second
okay,
to
that's
identify.
okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, where's the other red fancy pictures? Okay, so there's that, and then there it is. Okay, so with advantage, first attack is, I don't know, I'm so specific. First attack is going to be 13, 21 to hit.
Yeah.
That is
Let me
going
just
to
tell you
be-
the AC for these guys.
Oh, sure.
It is 17.
Okay, all right. So let's see. First hit, that is just going to be 6 points of damage from the Thresher.
Okay.
That's slashing damage.
Well, he already had 24, so he's at 30.
Okay. Let's see. I think that's AC was 17 again.
Yeah.
Well, that might not make it. 18, 12, 15 is going to miss. Let's see. And that one was the accompanying dial. This one. This and all that stack. One die ended up cocked. That's gonna be a miss too, likely. Hold on. 17 plus 8, 9 plus 8, 17. That hits.
Yep.
That hits. Okay. And that is going to be 8 points.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that was my
Oh, by the way, and he's bloodied
okay,
already.
sure.
So
The first one was my Thresher attack. The second one was my second attack with the Thresher.
Yep.
Let's see. This one is a short sword snake attack, so that's 1d8 plus 3. That's gonna be 6 points of piercing damage.
okay.
Okay. Moving on.
Wait, hold on. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, 9 plus 8. That's 17 to hit.
Yep.
Hold on. Sorry. I mean, well, it's a hit on the die with my bonuses. That's certainly gonna do it. Let's see. It's gonna be 7. And this is my first unarmed strike. So that's 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
He goes slack in the
Oh.
Behir's grasp.
Okay.
How many strikes are left?
I got one more.
I mean, if you want to sidestep in and try to kick at the knight,
Get to the knight? Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Actually, so my last attack on that warrior when the warrior goes limp
yeah,
is I kind of launch myself into the air, give it a kick, and that pushes me into
sure,
the knight.
yeah. You launch yourself into there.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that an okay spot there? I think that's probably the most viable.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Okay.
what perfect. That is going to be 9 plus 2, 11. Oh, it's 17.
Okay.
Just
Oh wait,
makes
no,
it-
the knight has a
that's
different. That doesn't hit the
Stronger
knight.
armor. Okay,
yeah,
all right,
sorry.
All right. Gets me into the position though.
Yes.
So I will take that. There's this sudden actually from the room you just hear this flop 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 flop, and then I come flying into the room
Yeah.
next to the knight.
Any like vote? Is he like wow or any sort of vocal?
Oh yeah. There are key eyes kind
Yeah,
of like
okay.
happening with all that.
Cool. Some familiar grunts reach you from the hallway.
I think just the speed of like Gralen and Brutus have been teamed for a while.
Yeah.
Like buddies. The speed of the hits, it's like tap 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 tap.
Oh, here he comes.
Brutus?
Yeah.
That cadence.
And I show up, and when I show up, I'm like breathing hard. I'm like tired.
Yeah.
So the warrior is down
Out.
or
Yeah.
okay. Just not.
I'll remove him from the board. There. Okay. That was Brutus's turn. Hey, Gralen's here.
I get to do a thing.
Gralen.
This is my speed. All right. Gralen is going to.
Sorry though, you're at half speed and you can only do an action or a bonus action. So sorry.
That actually wouldn't even bother
I'm
me.
not kidding.
I don't have bonus actions. Gralen is going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Let me look something up real quick about that.
okay.
Spirit Guard.
I have it up if you want me to read anything.
That's okay. There's something specific I want to look for.
Okay.
It is, I think, only creatures, right?
What?
Oh, that get hit by spirit guardians?
Yeah.
When they're in the zone.
Any other creatures?
So the painting wouldn't get hit
Yeah.
up by the
Yeah.
spirit guardian.
You can designate creatures to be unaffected, and any other creatures, their speed is halved. Yeah, it's all creatures.
So it only affects creatures. Okay,
Yes.
got it.
Yeah, only creatures.
Okay.
And so you guys see, I'm gonna kind of flavor this that it's not like little angels or devils, but it's just like little scales of Kellenvor
Sure.
glowing in green, kind of
Yeah.
floating around, right?
Are you choosing necrotic or radiant
I
damage?
mean, it's green fire. We gotta go necrotic.
Sure.
That's- You have to.
Yeah.
And so in a 15-foot radius around me, the first time a creature enters it, they have to make a wisdom save or take damage. And I'm going to start here. But then after that person takes damage,
Wait, 15 feet? No. What?
Around.
yeah, 15 feet around me.
Circle. So 1 square in each
Yeah,
direction.
1 square each direction.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Not 15 foot
Yeah, yeah.
diameter.
I see, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, it is 15-foot diameter.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Or yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not a 15-foot
Okay.
radius.
50 for radius.
Okay.
Right.
Got it.
So because I'll start here, that person has to make a save because it's now around them.
Okay. My gish. What's the save DC? And what am I rolling? Dex?
17, and it is
You said wisdom, right?
Wisdom save, yeah. Wisdom
Okay.
save.
Well, pretty good. I got a 15, but no.
No, so you take 3. Sorry, give me a second. Pull out that die. I prepared everything, but D8s. I forgot to spell use D8s. And there we go. He takes 16 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and then 1, 2, 1,
Gish has taken 33
5,
and is bloodied.
6. I can't quite get to where I want to go. How do you do the measuring thing?
Oh, there's a little ruler over on the
I
side.
found it. Okay. That won't. Yeah.
You trying to measure for movement or spell range?
Movement. So I am going to take
Yeah.
myself. I'm okaying the attack of opportunity
From the gish.
from the
The gish doesn't take it.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'm gonna move here, which only hits this warrior in yellow.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also making a blockade, so if the others enter the room, they have to
Yeah,
go
they'll
away.
have to go through you. Okay. So I have to make a
Same thing.
save
Wisdom save.
on your turn.
No, now because I entered
yeah.
it right now. Yeah. So it's when you first enter it, or when you end your turn inside of it.
This guy actually made it.
Oh, okay. Is it?
17 on the dot.
Oh, nice. So.
Or wait, is it 17 or it might be 18? Hold on, I'll just tell you. Oh, it is 18.
So you still take half. So I'll roll it. Ooh. Oh my gosh. That's a good roll. 17. 24. So half's 12.
Well, he's taken 23 and is bloodied.
Since Gralen moved away from the disc, does it follow him?
Oh yeah. Do. It has to stay within 10 feet of you, right?
Within 10 feet, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gish is bloodied.
Yay.
Bahir is bloodied. Okay. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Great. That was a good turn. Okay, back to the top. Zorug is going to make her 2 attacks. We'll start with the warrior who's injured.
Can she make a 5-foot step to the north?
Yes.
Ooh, that's open.
Do you want her to move up there?
I think that will make what I want to do. Because, like, yeah. And that way it won't hit her.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. She can accept some battlefield direction. That's fine.
That means whatever this is going to hit me.
No, because if I...
No,
No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't mind. I'm just.
No, I
Then
think
it
I know
won't
what you're
hit
doing.
you.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. Okay, so she's going to attack.
Under the regular division.
I wanted to move down just a little bit more. Yeah, but that was the end of my movement.
7, 19 versus the Warriors. Hits. Damage is just the D12, I think. Oh. 1 on the damage die. It's 5. So we'll roll that attack again. And be able to hit and roll damage again. What? I rolled a 1 twice in a row.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
That's so
All right,
rude.
so 10 damage on this guy, 33. Not quite dead. I think. Yeah, he's still up. Okay, bummer. But yeah, she also repositions, and then it is Ezthe's turn.
Okay, so I am going to use. So if I do, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna real quick make sure with this. If you've already cast one, can you cast a level 1? Okay, but this will be fine. So I am going to move. I think if I move here.
You
then-
can't move on the black line there.
Oh.
That's a wall.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that.
But if you want to get around to the other side of him, here, like all of that's within your movement.
Okay, great. Then that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hit a burp. I'm gonna use my let's just do this. It'll be fun. It's gonna be very
Oh, is this a
out
line
of
attack?
things, but I am going to quicken a lightning bolt.
Oh
Yep.
God.
Yep, there it is. Yep.
Okay.
Burp, burp.
What's the total range on lightning bolt?
100 feet.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Carry on.
And then that is a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Warriors get.
Deck save?
Yeah.
D&D is playing like you're literally dodging lightning.
Yeah.
Like,
It is a
literal
100
lightning.
You're
It is
dodging the caster.
It
Okay,
is
all right.
literally a 100-foot lightning
5
bolt
foot wide.
Yeah.
that is
Okay.
going from Ezthe.
9 to save.
No.
And the other one is a 15.
No.
Okay. Shit.
So
And you're
The
casting
amount
this
of
as a
joy.
regular level 3 lightning bolt, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
that's cool. I mean, it's still 8d6.
Right.
Yeah, it is 8d6.
Straight line fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Hey, Jay, do you know the
8.
calculations for attacking objects? Like what happens with DCs or whatever if you're like trying to break a thing?
Yeah, no, typically, I mean, it's the same thing. You just assign an AC and hit points.
Yeah. Okay.
Typically,
so
objects will
I've
have
got-
like an AC of 10,
Okay.
unless it's real easy to hit or break.
Do you know how many hit points a like
10,
concrete pillar would have or something like that?
16,
Ooh, a concrete pillar would probably have like an AC of
20,
14.
20,
Maybe
40.
like
It's 28 damage for the lightning bolt on both of them, or on each of them.
Mm-hmm.
hit point wise, I'm not
And
sure.
then I am going to go for the. Okay.
And they're both bloodied.
And then I'm going to hit the. So that's.
So quick end leveled spell. Yep. So then you're gonna do a cantrip.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a firebolt,
Okay.
and that is with advantage to hit. So you can all go over here for now. Y'all are all gonna come with me.
So Gralen watches Jaden drop like a lightning bolt in this group. It's like, okay, wait, let that in.
I rolled a 19.
Runs in.
More lightning.
And the lightning shoots
Wait
right
to
behind
do
that.
which? Oh, for firebolt.
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And it's also gonna be a crit.
Oh, 19. Okay.
I rolled
So-
a 19.
Right. So your firebolt normally does what?
My firebolt normally does 2d10.
Okay. So please set 2 dice to 10s and then roll. Well, It starts at 20, and then you're going to roll 2 more d10.
Oh, that's only another 5.
He's dead.
And then I should have enough movement to go up into a straight line towards the one that I...
Well, let's see. It was 1, 2, 3
1,
to
2,
get to this position. Oh, you know what, though? You could have done it. You could have done Lightning Bolt from here. So you've used 2 movement. And then 3, 4, 5 could put you there, if you like.
Yeah.
Either one to the left or, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hold on. Before you do that, I want to let you decide something. So I'm just going to put you back there for now. This guy dies. Actually, I can just take him off the board. So the range on it is 120 feet. Lightning bolt?
100.
100. Okay, so this is 5, 10, 15, 20, which leaves 80 feet. So for every 10, I'm going to have you roll an extra d6. Your normal lightning bolt rolled 8d6.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to please roll 16d6 for me. Do you want me to roll it on my digital roller?
Oh, I never get to use these.
Okay, all right. Do you have 16 dice there?
Boy, do I.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I have a box
Oh, yeah, you have a
full
whole
of
box full of
D6s,
them. Yeah, yeah.
And I never get to use them. And so that was 8.
This poor wall is at point blank
3.
range. Ground zero
R.I.P.
for
Athenaeum
one of the
wall.
most powerful spells in the this end of the game. Yeah, of course, when you get into the 5th and 6th level
doesn't-
spells and whatever,
these
but
train dice are just rude. Okay. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 35, 40, 44, 46.
okay. Yeah, your lightning bolt also blasts a cratered hole into the side of the concrete wall. Let's see. How can I represent this? I don't know.
Call out to Jaden. My bad.
This like 15 by 15 foot just blast from the wall into like it's all solid rock inside it. It's that like black rock that the asteroid's made out of. But yeah, it's just rubble everywhere, smoking, all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
Ezthe was here.
Etched in there.
Yeah. Put a little plaque next to it.
I owe you. Okay, that was great. Essay's turn.
At the bottom
No,
of
I'm
Black
still
says-
going.
Oh, right.
At the bottom,
So-
they didn't even explode.
I am going to move here and hit this guy with my rapier.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And so that is a action.
Oh, and also that little bit of wall that is right behind the guy you're attacking with your rapier, all that bit of wall is gone too.
17?
Hits.
Great. So that's 1d8 plus 3. Under the skirt, I've got some d8s. Oh, come on. 4.
Okay. He's still up. What looks quite shell-shocked, right? The wall is rubble, like there's just total destruction all around him.
Oh, hi.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Oh, you know what? That's fine. They'll have their turn in a moment. Okay, the Behir drops the dead body of that warrior and shoves past a little bit past Brutus to try to wrap up the night.
Also, the Dracomancer takes acid damage.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. That's another 30.
Thank you for letting me use my box full of d6s. They could have done better, but you know, they're rusty. They're
Glad-
rusty.
Yeah, exactly.
Glad we got to
They
get
need
them out.
practice, yeah.
The Dracomancer has taken 83 damage. And the Behir is going to strike at the knight. This is not enough. Not enough. Okay. So yeah, between the knight, defending himself with his giant sword, and he's facing off with this Behir, and it's still focused on him because he's trying to get his Dracomancer out of there. But yeah, they're squaring off, and the Behir is not able to take on the knight. So in this moment. All right, the warrior's turn. Dead. One of these is gonna attack Gralen and hopefully disrupt this spell. So let's see. First attack is what's your bonus? 16 to hit you.
Oh, no.
Okay. Second attack is worse. And then bonus action, he's gonna Misty Step away from you.
Did you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You would want that. Oh no. No. That's not happening.
Oh, you're counterspelling?
I am going to counterspell that.
Okay. So in the future, ideally, you would counterspell before I show where they're gonna go.
No, I'm sorry. I was
Yeah.
looking to see which one was Misty Stepping. It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
where they were going,
Yeah.
but if it was the one in front of Jaden, I was going to let it go. And if it's the one next to us, then no.
That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead and counterspell. I'll put him back where he belongs for now.
So counterspell is creature makes a Constitution saving throw.
Con save I'm not bad at. But that's not a very good roll. And is it versus your save DC?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got a 15.
Nope.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I do not Misty Step. And I waste that cast. Okay, that guy's done. This other warrior.
Wait.
What?
That's the one just above me?
Yeah.
Did it just end its turn?
Oh, well, shit. His option is take 2 opportunity attacks. How much damage does Spirit Guardians do?
3d8.
I think he's going to try to get away. Yeah. So, boop. Zorg is going to take an opportunity attack.
Oh, wait, do I get to take my second?
She hits. Are you going to do an opportunity attack?
I don't have to use my physical attack. I can use a spell.
Oh, because
Oh,
you have
yeah.
Wardcast.
Because I have Wardcast.
You can use a cantrip
I
that
can use a
takes 1
cantrip.
action. What do you have? Shocking Grasp or something?
I am going to use Chill Touch.
Okay. Miss.
Oh, I mean, maybe not. I rolled. Oh wait, but that's a crit fail, isn't it?
Oh, what'd you roll?
1 and a 2.
Yeah, that's a crit fail. All right, but it's not Snake Eyes, so you don't have to take damage or anything. But yeah, it's a fail.
It's a fail.
Oh.
Zorog hits, however. Let's see how many times I roll a 1 on her D12.
Oh,
I got a 2 this time.
Oh no.
Jason,
This seems disrespectful.
if you'll let me re-roll that,
What?
I accidentally picked up my D8s.
Lord.
So
That'll
Yeah,
do
of
it.
course.
Do it.
Of course.
And can I say, this is the only downside to this system, because last time I was also rolling d8s.
Oh yeah, you did.
I think it's just a familiarity thing because I they look really different to me, but that again, that's like everyone's familiarity with that.
oh my god. Oh wait, that's a 6. I thought I rolled 2 9s. I thought the opposite, but it's not. It's that's 15. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
You actually might take him down. Zorog makes this massive slash, does 7 damage to him.
9.
You'd never know she's swinging a D12 weapon. 9 damage?
9 damage.
That's it. You take him down with your chill touch.
So my chill touch.
Is that cold damage or necrotic damage?
Necrotic. Touch
Yeah.
necrotic. Yeah.
Yeah, so he just shrivels up in his armor and it collapses forward. All right, that guy's out. And then this other guy down here who was in the lightning blast was still up, right? Was that
Yes.
The
Okay.
one in front of me
Yeah.
was still up, yes.
okay? So clearly, I can't choose the one in front of you. Now this guy, there's smoke and rubble and whatever, and we're not totally sure what's going on over on the other end of the room. There's poor visibility, but he can see Zorog and Ezthe and Gralen very clearly. He's not in Gralen's blast currently,
No.
but the well, let's make a save.
Oh, you know what I meant to. Damn it. I need to remember to. Just had so much stuff going on because I meant to use my extended attack, but I just need to remember that next time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Will you make a charisma save for me, please?
Okay.
It's actually not the right way to use charisma save, but I can't think of how else to do this. So I don't want to make the decision myself.
15.
He drops his swords and drops to his knees, and says, You're with the comet. And that, we'll have to explore what that means later, but he's looking at Ezthe. Yeah,
Okay.
it's real. Okay. That was, right, here it is. That was the Warriors. Jaden, it's your turn.
That's me. Okay. So this Gish in front of me is bloodied. And
Yeah.
everyone has moved out of the way. Okay. I have 2 questions.
Yeah.
First question, because I don't remember. Casting Shillelagh as a bonus action, I still have to make an attack to hit with my staff.
I
yes?
believe so,
Okay.
yes. Yeah.
Secondary question, with what Jaden knows about Bahir, are they resistant to lightning damage?
Yes.
Okay.
I think even Jaden would know from last time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like
I
there was
think
like
so.
the lightning kind of charged it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, they are immune to lightning.
Great. That's what I wanted to know. Okay.
Give it a little bath. A little lightning bath.
Maybe not this turn, but thinking about it.
Also, Brutus is over there.
I'm aware. It has limits on where it goes.
Will
Okay.
you two please be careful with all that lightning?
Now.
Might be.
I don't like this person next to me, so we are going to cast Thunderwave.
Oh.
Okay, I'm casting Counterspell.
Aw.
Rude.
So,
But you have
It's a
advantage
roll.
on cons.
Yeah.
And you have an advantage on combat.
I
yeah,
do.
so make your Constitution saving throw
Okay.
against AC or DC 15.
Okay.
With advantage.
Yeah. So
Probably should have tried to counterspell Lightning Storm. but-
19 on the dice.
Oh, Lord. Okay, oh, that's a critical success.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this guy will not be able to cast Counterspell against you for another turn, although I don't think he's going to get another turn. So,
Because he's about to get a Thunderwave to the face.
yeah, so now I have to roll Save versus Thunderwave, I think?
Yes.
Okay.
Is
Is it
Con 15 for you also.
on... How about 12? That's like 15.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Told you were better off next to me.
All right. How much damage?
Really?
And that is... let's
This one
see.
was still alive.
Casting it at level... might as well do... Fuck these people. Level 3. That is 4d8 plus 2... 5... 68.
Okay. And ideally, we'll choose the level of the spell
That's what I picked.
before you cast.
Yeah.
Or before you know if you hit.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. What were you checking for levels?
For how many extra dice?
Yeah, okay. Okay.
So that's gonna be 12, 14 plus... 14 plus 16 is 30?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
30 damage?
Yes.
Oh, God. I don't think I have that many hit points.
Made
I
the-
do not.
Made the tree mad.
Yeah. The Gish dies.
And his corpse goes flying.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I'm going to leave that one. That pushes him back 15 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm leaving that on the board. I don't know how to indicate what's a good symbol. Maybe I could put this. Is there like a skull?
To show that they're dead.
Yeah.
There's an X. There's
Yeah.
like a big X that covers
Oh.
up the token.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
That's handy. I like being able to show certain things like this is where that guy died
Yeah.
and blah blah blah. The warriors would just clutter up the map, but you know. Okay. That's Jaden's turn.
That was my action. Do I have anything bonus I can do? I could be petty and throw a rock at this knight.
Do it. Do it. I support all
It's
petty.
not, I mean, it's not a wimpy spell. You think
Okay.
about Magic Stone?
Yeah.
Now, you're already concentrating on what? On thunder? Or on the lightning storm?
Yeah, lightning storm and my guardian of nature.
Yeah. Is the Magic Stone a concentration? Oh, okay, great.
No. I just throw a rock. Touch 1 to 3 pebbles and imbue them with magic. Make a
Touch them
range.
real good.
On a hit, target takes bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Okay. 1d6 plus 8.
Well, you gotta roll the hit.
Okay. And I
Oh, and
have...
spend the spell slot.
That's a cantrip.
Oh, great.
And I have advantage on wisdom roll. Attack rolls? Does that
Mm,
work for this?
mm,
I use my wisdom to cast?
Yeah, but I don't think you would have advantage for that.
I do because I'm in the tree right now.
For con saves.
But also the other one was,
Yeah.
Oh, wisdom-based attack rolls.
yeah.
Mhm.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Jesus. Fuck off, dragon form.
Guardian of nature.
What's the point of you?
That's even better than the.
Well, I mean, it doesn't
waters-
require concentration.
Dexterity and wisdom based attack rolls with advantage.
Okay, then yes. Good lord.
That's better than the sparkle breath.
Yep.
I like the tree.
The tree is
The
good.
tree is good.
Where'd my rock go? There
wanna
it is,
play
magic
this now.
stone.
I love it.
15 plus what's my spell attack? 22. Does 22 hit?
Yes. Yes.
So 1d6 plus 8. So 5 plus 8 is 13.
13 damage to the knight.
Yes.
That is the first damage he's taken.
Takes a rock to the back of the head.
Bang off the helmet. Like, oh, what?
The stone is blue.
Who throws a rock?
This guy.
Okay. That was Jaden's turn. Are you moving? You want to like run up into melee with the knight like that?
Super don't.
Oh, okay.
Opposite.
I misunderstood.
I think I would like to go down into the lower part of the room where nobody is.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now there is the room is, you know, I don't have every little piece of furniture in here, but there's a lot of debris in here, right? There were sort of rows of paintings and other displays and things that slither or don't slither. You know, it's all kinds of stuff in here. But, you know, the displays and shelves have been knocked over and there's all kinds of detritus and debris. So that's
Like you do.
yeah. Okay. It is now the knight's turn.
You got beat at the back of the head with a rock.
Yeah, that is not going unnoticed.
This is why you don't mess with my friends.
All right, he's casting a spell.
Uh-oh.
All right, I think he gets to cast a spell. Oh, nobody else has counterspell, right? And you already counterspelled
I
something.
counterspelled. I
Okay.
used my reaction, but
Okay.
Is he
My
within?
counter spell is knocking them unconscious so
Yeah.
they can't cast anything
Yeah,
else.
that's a pre-counter spell.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he within 30 feet of me?
Maybe.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
30
exactly 30.
Yeah.
Okay, then woe to him. Because he's making a.
No, he's not making.
Oh, he's
a
not
roll.
making a roll. Okay, then never mind.
But it is it a rage spell?
Let's see. This cast time 1 action. When you cast a spell on your later turns. Yep. And then you get to do it the cool way. Aha! Okay, Jaden, please make a strength saving throw.
Oh, son of a bitch! The one thing.
Is this a range spell?
It is not.
Oh, okay.
I've cast telekinesis.
Oh, well.
It's a sort of area of effect spell.
Surely Jaden has gained some strength from the night times with Backbreaker.
I mean, I feel like that's a different
Conditioning.
kind of strength training.
That's
Yeah.
Fortitude.
that's
I
endurance.
guess that's more
Yeah.
constitution
Yeah.
than the
I
strength.
mean, I can see you doing push-ups in some sort of way sometimes.
Yep.
There's got to be some development of some kind of core strength there.
Let's hope so. The dice said no.
Okay.
I mean, I got a -1 in strength anyway, so
Yeah.
that's no. That's a 12.
All right. You are flung
Rude.
into Brutus. Brutus, please make a dexterity save.
Okay, let's see. I don't have advantage on dex saves, do I? No, but I've got a pretty good score. Oh, my lord, that is double tens. So
Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah, you
1d6.
backbend, you know, like get under there. Let's see, how can we honor this double tens?
Actually, wait. You're flung over to me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Catch.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Can I just like
Alleviate some of
catch
the
you?
harm that Jaden would be taking?
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is give Jaden half damage
Okay. right.
from what's about to happen.
Okay.
Now, it's,
I mean, I'm pretty bulky. I got a lot of padding.
I know, that's a half damage.
Okay,
It's
all
going to
right.
be good.
I tried.
What's falling damage? D6 per 10
D6
feet?
per 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's 30 feet, so I'm going to roll 3d6.
Okay.
And then you'll take half.
Okay.
That's Brutus with the
You
save.
Yeah.
slam into my arms.
You like absorb this, like, whoa!
I'm really happy to see you too.
Missed you, Brutus. Thanks for catching me.
Actually, and I kind of like start petting you too.
Aw.
Yeah.
No.
We got so long.
I missed you, but we have other things we need to do. So here you go. Pop it back
Sets
down
me
on
on
your
my
feet.
feet.
Okay.
Brutus,
So it
think
would have
fast.
been
Just the
9,
reverse
11.
special.
You take 5 damage
Okay.
from this throw. And the knight does not currently have. So the telekinesis happens. You're not like held.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Never mind. You're restrained.
Son of a bitch.
So he's sort of using you as a like, wham, 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 wham,
Oh,
like
no.
you're a flail bludgeon sort of thing.
Rude.
And you're sort of hovering in the air. Brutus was able to redirect and absorb a lot of that initial force,
Yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
he's clearly
Okay.
trying to do more. And he's gonna attack you with his sword now. It's a little treat. And you're restrained, so he has advantage.
But he's making a d20 test.
It is, yes.
Whoa. Minus d6.
Whoa there, buddy. Okay, you might make him miss.
It's -5.
Okay, he still hits with a 22.
Son of a bitch. I tried.
Yeah. Wait,
27 to hit.
Yeah.
God damn.
wait a minute. Hold on, I was looking at the wrong thing. Silver Sword is, sorry, 23, and then minus how much?
-5.
5 is 18. Hits?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My AC is 17.
Okay. And then it's just oops. Oh, Silver Sword. Oh god. Okay. It's just 66. It's fine. Do you have resistance to slashing or psychic?
Oh, great question. Where would I find that?
In the top right, I think. Resistances.
It says right next to your AC, it says defenses.
Oh no, just magical sleep.
Yeah, okay. No, this is violent sleep. It's trying to arrange for you.
Permanent sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I'll just roll all the damage together. Yeah, 2d6 and 4d6. Okay.
Oof.
24 damage.
24? Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
But yeah, that he tries to wing you into Brutus. Brutus mitigates that as much as possible, and then the knight brings the sword around as well. The knight is now also concentrating on telekinesis, if anyone's interested in that fact. Oh god, this is gonna drive me nuts. I took my ring off to row earlier today, and I forgot to put it back on, and I'm just like,
constant, like, it's not there,
oh
it's
no,
not there.
I've lost it. Oh no, I know where it is, but like, it just keeps pinging my brain. Okay, that was the knight's turn.
Yes.
Not gonna do a move because he likes where he is, sort of. The Gish doesn't get any more turns ever. The Dracomancer is gonna do Dragon Breath again. Oh wait, I have to see if it recharges. Yep,
Rude. How dare you,
I
you son of a
know.
bitch.
I know. This is
Baby!
All right.
I want him to die, but if he happens to take out the Behir
No.
at the same time,
Devastation.
if they die in some sort of mutual,
Just packs.
Then that's on them.
5, 6.
That's on
then
them.
it's on them.
Okay.
I have not hit the Behir.
12d6. Oh no, it's supposed to be 12d8. I'm on the wrong page.
Good grief.
Yeah.
That dragon breath.
Yeah,
Oof.
it's bad. Oh god. No, that's
What
cocked.
level is this guy?
Look,
Wild.
I said. Okay. Oh god. All right, that's 59 damage.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh, baby.
All right, that's 55 plus 100 is 155. The Behir is bloodied. Oh, he is bloodied before. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh no. Okay, he's still up. He's at 155. The Behir has to do a con save.
Again, I'm also happy that the Behir is taking that breath.
Um,
Two of those could have been on us.
Oh,
And then is the Dracomancer bloodied?
the Dragomancer is not bloodied.
Hmm.
He's taken 83 damage.
Okay.
Okay, the Behir critted on this con check to keep the
Oh,
Dragomancer
hey.
down.
Nice.
So I'm gonna have him roll extra damage for stomach juice.
Yeah.
Oh, you stay down. You know, like when you're trying to muscle through a drunken night, you're like, nope, don't do it, don't do it. Okay, that was the Dracomancer's turn. Did the Behir get it? Yeah, I guess he did, right? Yeah.
Oh, he tried to wrap around the.
That's
The
right.
knight.
He failed on grappling. Yeah, okay.
I was very invested in that.
Yeah. But then the stomach acid happens on the Behir's turn, so that's
Yes.
okay. Then it is Brutus's turn.
Okay, well, I know that the knight is controlling the telekinesis, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to yell out, "Hey, let go, my friend!" And I do the same thing. I will attack 5 times,
Okay.
using a focus point for another flurry of blows. Let's see. And actually, I'm going to attack with my short. Well, let's see. I'll attack with the Thresher for my first attack, and then it'll be the short sword, and then I'll nick with the Thresher, and then it'll be the unarmed strikes.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'll trust you to keep track of that.
Always. Okay, let's see. So first one, that's gonna be, and these aren't at advantage or anything like that.
No.
Okay, but that's still gonna hit. That's gonna be 18 to hit.
18 to hit the knight.
No, I'm sorry, not 18. 21 to hit.
Oh, yes, that hits.
Okay, all right. That will be, where'd you go? 7 plus 5, 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the
Now hold on. Let me
tactical error. Oh well.
okay. 25 and then the knight. So the knight has taken 25 damage and then I was just looking up concentration check.
Con saves, it looks like.
Yeah. But what is the
Oh, it's the DC.
DC?
Isn't it 10 or half the
Half
damage?
the damage taken.
Yeah. 10 at a minimum or half the damage taken.
Okay. So the first one's going to be a 10, which he may. Oh no, we got double 10s.
Oh.
All right, so I'm going to give him his next one for free, but you have 5 attacks, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I didn't call it, so that's okay. Anyway, this second one's
What do you want to do?
Stunning strike.
Oh,
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Roll
Okay,
that.
yeah.
Second attack's gonna be the short sword. It is going to be 9, 10, 11, 12. Only 18 to hit.
no, sorry.
The
The knight is a whole other
there's
problem.
nothing I can do to mitigate that. Because it was gonna vex if it hit. But the other Thresher hit is going to be, let's see. Oh, that might not do it either. 8 plus 8, 16 to hit.
No. It's 21.
Okay, and we're starting to wait. Hold on.
For now.
Oh no, we're getting the. We're getting. I'm sorry. That was, we're getting into the unarmed
Yankee
strikes.
Nation, you know.
Oh man. Okay, these rolls are horrible. So, my 2 unarmed strikes are gonna miss too.
Okay,
I'm having a tough time punching
Okay.
through this AC.
and he manages to hang on to concentration. Okay. Do you want to move or bonus? Or I guess that was your bonus action.
I'm gonna say we're. You know what? If the Behir isn't going to take an attack of opportunity,
I won't
which
promise
I don't
one
know,
way or the other.
I
yeah.
know. I'm actually going to just kind of circle around so that I'm the knight is between me and the Behir.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a chance.
Okay, all right.
On a 1 or 2, it's gonna take a strike at you.
Okay, all right. Fair.
That's a 5.
Okay.
It ignores you.
Okay, great. Trying to
Um,
keep it down, so.
Yeah, he's struggling, you know. Okay, that was Brutus. It is Gralen's turn.
Gralen is going to move there.
Okay.
Now, do I remember what square that was?
No,
Is it this one?
I just move and count as I go.
Okay. Yeah, the 6. Okay.
And then this moves to stay within 2 squares of you.
And I am going to cast Hold Person on the knight.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You have to make a DC 17 Wisdom save.
Okay, my wisdom save is not as bad as you're thinking it is.
I don't think it's bad, but this is my best. This is the best thing I can do.
I almost rolled the warrior's wisdom save, which is quite bad. I was like, wait a minute, what? No. Okay. You're casting a hold person. I'm going what? DC 17?
17.
Okay. $19. Oh, sorry.
I tried. Hey, it was the best thing I could do.
Yeah.
It would be the most helpful thing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything else, so I'll just stay here for now.
Yeah, this knight is OP for sure. Okay. That was Gralen. That's it? Done? Okay.
I don't have a bonus action.
That's sad.
That's sad.
Okay. Zorug looks to Ezthe as to whether she's supposed to take this guy out or not, and which she does not have a problem with.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. She's like, I'll send him to Kellenvor, let him sort it out.
Actually, really quickly, is anybody hurt?
Yes.
Jaden?
Jaden's pretty badly hurt. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then actually, well, the one thing I can do. Sorry.
Healing word.
Yeah, I can bonus action healing.
Okay.
Word. And I will do that. Let me see. Cast that whole person there. How hurt are you? Like, how?
I'm down to 55 from 74. I had some bonus hit points from being a tree.
Oh, right.
I'll do it at second level. No, I'll do third because
why not? Spend those big spell slots.
more so I want to hold the second for whole person.
Yeah.
That's going to be a helpful thing.
Sure.
If we end up fighting the dude in the stomach. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to weaken him for you guys.
Well, he's gonna take extra acid damage at least.
It's actually amazing that he's been in the Behir the whole time.
Yeah. Yep.
I was pretty sure the Behir could get him in the first place because he automatically gets his grapple if he hits. And then you have to save to try to get out, but I thought he would save by now.
that's 6. That's kind of 6. Yeah. 17 health back.
Sweet.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so I do just want to make it clear, like, Zorug is checking with you, like, doesn't want to kill this guy, but
No
but-
killing the person who has given up.
okay, but I just want to make it clear that Zorug was ready to. All right, that she's a soldier and is like, I will send him to Kellenvor to work it out. Like, this is. I just want to be clear about this characterization. We don't stop
appreciate-
role playing just because we're in combat.
Appreciate your enthusiasm,
Okay.
but
All right. Then she's going to do what's that psionic thing she can do? She's going to move away, trust this guy not to take an attack of opportunity against her, which he does not. Oh God, could you imagine?
could you imagine how terrible Esthe's retribution would be at that point?
Yeah, it's so bad. Yeah, okay. Telekinetic movement, that's what I want. That's how that works. I thought that was something else. Okay. Then the glaive. Sorry. Every time I see that word, it's trying to get out of my body. Okay.
Glib it up.
All right. So she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then attacks with her scythe, and a spectral image of the blade flies away from her weapon
So cool.
and goes scything through the air, right around Brutus and hopefully into the night. Let's see. Not like that, it's not. Second attack. Oh, maybe. That's a hit.
Yay!
Okay. She gets to do a D12 plus a D8 for the psychic damage that she's adding to it.
Nice.
And D12. Roll. A 10 on the D12. It's possible. Oh, but a 1 on the D8. Okay, but it's 11 plus 7 is 18 damage. That's not nothing. 18 takes him to 31. Knight is not bloodied at 31
Noted.
damage. It's fine. I don't think anyone's shocked. Okay. That was Zorug. Ezthe.
Okay. I am going to move and Misty Step so that I can get Schneer.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Yeah, I measured it out earlier. It works.
Okay.
Like, it gives me a couple, like, I actually have like 10 more feet, whatever.
Sure.
Whatever. And then I am going to use a sorcery point.
Oh.
And
Esther uses pet lovingly on the Behir.
that's a free action, my friend.
Pat.
But then I am going to use my sorcery point to
I totally forgot that I had this Behir token ready to go.
Oh, there you go.
But you're token. To use an empowered attack. On my. Okay, so
Why is
first
he
I'm going to
behind?
use.
Layer. Click move to back on the Behir.
First, I'm going to use my firebolt.
Thank you. And then the Behir has had 95 damage.
You know what? I'm going to use my luck point as well.
Okay. Yep.
No, I don't know that I can do that. Does this do what I think it does? No, because I already had advantage.
Oh, right.
Never mind. So I'm gonna miss with the firebolt, but I am going to hit. I'm gonna attack with the rapier,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use
On the knight.
the luck on the rapier to give myself advantage.
Well, you can choose after you roll with luck.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're very unhappy, guys. Wait, no, what? You know what? I used it, because then
Oh.
I rolled with advantage, because I was like,
Oh, okay.
I just picked up 3 dice. It's
Okay.
fine.
Shh.
And that's fucking fruit. I'm also going to miss on my rapier attack.
Okay.
But that does mean I don't use that because I didn't hit. Because my notes. No, that's fine. I used that, and that makes that a 19, and then I used my charisma modifier. So I did use that. I can use that before so I'm good. I'm good. I hit with my rapier.
Okay. What was the total?
23.
Yes, that hits.
Because I rolled like the 19 plus 4 for my charisma. No.
That your charisma modifier is not already in that roll?
Well, because the empowered attack allows me to add my
Oh,
charisma
yes, it
modifier to
does.
my attack and damage.
Yes, it does.
So, if it's already in there, then that doesn't make any sense for me to have that as a
No.
metaphysique possibility.
Nope.
And then that's 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 4 is 9 damage with the rapier.
Okay, 9 damage to the knight.
So that was my bonus action. That I'm good. I'm good.
The knight has taken 40 damage.
So sad about this. Like, with advantage, my fireball was 19 to hit. I was really
Oh.
annoyed about that.
That's annoying.
Uh,
Okay. Anything else?
no, that's it.
Okay.
So this time.
Oh yeah, because you bonus action to get
Mm-hmm.
there. Yeah. Okay.
Does him getting hit interrupt his
Oh yeah,
concentration?
concentration save.
Yes, you did. How much damage?
9.
Nine. So
Nine,
it's a 10.
DC 10.
Yeah.
He gets it. Okay. Then it's the Behir's turn, which means the Dragomancer takes damage. Let's see, the stomach acid. Oh, it's only 66.
You said
then
he was going to get extra from
Yeah,
the
bonus from the.
but here's crit.
Oh yeah. So I'm still gonna roll 66, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll do Why was he getting extra damage?
Because he crit on the con save to keep him down. So it was like.
Oh yeah, squish, yeah. Yeah, actually, I think I will just up the dice rather than doubling it because that's. I don't know. I'll double it once. That's fine. Whatever. 22. We'll make it 44.
Yay! Good job, digestive baby.
Crunch harder with your guts. 83 plus 44 is 127.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My first thought was, if you say so.
Okay. Got it. Okay, then the Behir is going to. There's a lot going on around the Behir. He's getting squirrely. If he rolls a 1 on a d10, he's going to attack Ezthe. Otherwise, he's going to attack the knight. That's a 6.
Baby knows. Yes.
Unfortunately,
obviously.
nothing has happened to disabuse Ezthe of their delusions.
Unfortunately.
I think this might hit the knight. What? No, that's not what I need. I need
Come
your
on,
bonus.
Behir.
Come on, baby. You
Bonus
got
to
this.
hit. Oh yeah. Okay.
And then grappled.
Okay, so first we get to roll the bite damage, which is the 2d12 plus 2d10. Good, I saved that.
Question is, remember,
That's not bad.
If it's
10, 26 damage.
over, he gets out of the Behir, right? I do that.
66 damage to the knight.
But the Behir.
Order 66 in effect. Then the grapple for the Behir uses constrict. So yeah, strength saving throw.
I thought it was automatic because he was
No,
the
the strength saving throw, I was mixed up, but the fact that it was a strength saving throw meant the Dracomancer wasn't going to do well, which is why he got wrapped up early on. Okay, strength saving throw for the knight. Let's see. Strength save is, that's a 15 versus. Oh, it's DC 18.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, the knight is grappled.
Oh,
Fantastic. Wait, grappled or restrained?
Both.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the restrain that's automatic.
Oh,
If
okay.
he's grappled, he's not. That's not always true for everyone who grapples. But this guy's got 12 hands and a body that doesn't quit. So,
Wriggle.
which now even when you put it like that, I'm a little more interested.
See? See?
Still not person intelligence though.
Not a person. Not a person.
No,
yeah.
it's not
So,
about.
not okay.
It's not about sexy times.
No.
It is about friendship.
Friend-shaped.
I return you to the image of the creature, Jason. If I could just.
I forgot that he does constrict damage because the warrior died so fast. It's just another 5d8 plus 6 bludgeoning damage.
There you go. I'm just saying it definitely on our side, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Or just a murder machine.
Both things could be true.
Gralen remembers he's the only one with over 10 intelligence.
Built for war, ready for love. Okay, 17 bludgeoning damage to the knight. You could hear his metal plates grinding together.
I bet if you healed her, the Bahir would definitely like us.
I'm also putting the knight into the Bahir's space. Or no, actually, they're going to move down. Everybody together. Okay.
How's the knight's concentration?
He gets to make a check, but he just took 17. How much did he take the first time?
26.
26. So those are two different things. So we have to save versus 13 and then a 10. So 2 instances of concentration. Okay. Oh, he makes a 13 with a crit. I'm gonna give him the next one for free.
That makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
We gotta enjoy those crits, even the bad guys.
It's the number of crits you get on the bad guys. That's
I
really
know.
that part.
Look, I'm DMing. This is what happens. You knew what I was when you picked me up.
But the save is to keep the guy down, right?
No, this
No,
was
this
the
was-
knight to save his concentration check on
Concentration.
telekinesis,
Oh.
which he managed. Yeah.
But there's like 5 more chances.
The grapple doesn't do anything to that.
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, the bludgeoning damage was one of the things he had to save against,
Yeah.
but he auto-saved because he critted, so. Okay. I'm just double-checking who's bloodied, and let's see, the knight is now bloodied. And if you're wondering, no, the Dracomancer is not bloodied yet.
Dear Lord.
He's only taken 127 damage.
That's
Quick
fine. We
question.
can fix that.
Quick question. Brutus and I technically are going back to back, and there's nobody in between.
Yeah,
I could go before Brutus.
Oh, sure, yeah. I'm game for that.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, if you two work out whatever you want to do on your shared turn,
Like you already have the restraint, so you
Yeah.
have, yeah, okay, great.
Sure, yeah.
Then-
Well, no, because if you're gonna do that thing that I think you're
No,
gonna do,
not that.
Okay.
I'm gonna do something else.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Then-
completely.
Then please.
Yeah.
By
no,
all means.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
this is fun.
Mhm.
I asked a really interesting question, which was probably never going to come up. But if you banish a thing that swallowed another thing,
Oh, the swallowed target would go.
would
The
go as
grappled
well.
target would not.
Right. This was
Mhm,
about the
yeah,
swallow
yeah.
target.
Yeah,
I'm not going to do that till the knight's out of the way.
Yeah.
You got it.
just like your lunch wouldn't fall out.
Right.
You know.
So Gralen's going to see that Brutus is getting ready to hit this guy, and this is a great opportunity, and is going to go first and use his amulet to get a free channel divinity,
Mm-hmm.
and mark him with the seal of the grave, so that the next attack he's vulnerable to and will take double of.
Okay, the knight
The knight specifically.
does he save against that or what? That
And
just
nothing you can do.
okay. So it's whatever attack he takes next, he's vulnerable to that
the
damage,
Yes.
and double it.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
And oh. Flip the order. I'm gonna move first and then do that.
Okay, where are you moving to?
Right next to him. Right. Let me.
You guys are just mean, ganging up on my guys. You're bullies. That's what you are.
Oh wait. Oh
They
no.
were insultingly rude.
Oh. I'm sorry, Ezthe. I'm doing this. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna move right here. And I'm not marking the Bahir as friendly.
Okay. So everybody, do they get a save or do they take
Oh.
damage?
They technically get a save for the. This
Okay.
is the.
All right. Is it
Oh.
con or dex?
It is. I forget it. It is Spirit Guardians Wisdom.
Oh, okay. Knight, wisdom save. Oh, it's not that bad.
So it's the Knight and the Bahir.
The knight makes it.
So 17 is the damage. So what's that?
Hold on.
7.
Hold on a second. Don't throw numbers at me yet.
Sorry.
Bahir wisdom save also makes it. Almost crits. And here's the thing. I'm gonna have the other guy's in a range of the spell. He just has cover. The Dracomancer.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna give him advantage on the save. Wisdom save. Oh my god. Yes, his +8 gets him to a 19 wisdom save.
Yeah, 17, so they all save.
Okay, but half damage is how
Half.
much?
I rolled 17.
So
So
eights all around.
8's all around.
Hey.
And that's a 10 concentration check for the night.
Thank you. Let's see. Okay. Bahir is at 103.
How dare you?
The
Oops. I was just trying to hit the knight.
Be more careful.
the Dracomancer is bloodied.
Okay.
Yay!
135.
Okay. So 270. Great.
We're fine. Everything's fine here.
72. The knight was already bloodied. Okay. Yes.
All right.
And the
And
concentration
then
check?
I'm
Con save for the knight. Bro. Oh wait, it's only DC 10, right?
yeah, DC 10.
He makes it.
You rolled a 10?
Yeah.
You don't have to sound so happy about it.
My bad guys always get melted down so fast, and now I'm actually doing some damage to y'all.
Are you though? Because like
a little
only
bit.
Jaden has taken damage. So
Yeah,
far.
I don't think I've taken a hit yet. So.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
And then I marked the knight for the next attack, next damage instant to be vulnerable.
Okay.
That's what's right.
He probably won't take any damage.
Mm.
When does that go away? Just until your turn?
Until my next turn or any instance of
Yeah.
damage.
Okay. Quick, somebody hit him with magic missile.
No.
Okay, Zorug is gonna go.
No, it's
Brutus.
Brutus.
Oh,
we
Brutus,
went
'cause you
out of
quad-
order, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, Brutus, what do you want to do?
I'm good. You know what? Now that knight is restrained, we're gonna do the the 5 attack special here. I'm gonna spend my focus point now. Pick up 25 dice and roll all of them together. Come on, get in there.
I wish the audience could see this.
5.
So many dice.
So
on the
many
floor.
dice.
So many
Yeah.
dice.
They barely fit.
Jaden's over here playing Shadowrun.
Okay, let's see.
Or
let's
wild
see.
talent.
That
Yeah.
is. Oh, good lord, come on! I'm like not rolling above 5 so far. So,
Oh.
give me 1 second. All right, just think about these dice. I gotta find them all. Where is the red? Oh, there it is. Okay, so let's see, and then the one that went with that's the marble one. So, first attack's gonna be with a short sword. That's gonna be only 15 to hit.
No,
So that's a no.
for the night. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not against the knight. The second attack goes with the red dice. So that, and that. That's better. And this is another attack with the short sword. So that's going to be 16, 22 to hit.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That hits.
Damage sucks, unfortunately. It's only going to be 4 points.
Which is
so
doubled.
Unfortunately, it's doubled
To
to
8
points.
damage. Yay!
It's all good. It's all good. I wanted you to crush one of them.
I'm gonna win.
Okay.
No, who
Right.
said that? That's a weird thing to say.
Next
It's
attack.
D&D.
Oh God, next attack with the Thresher's not gonna do great. So that's 6 plus 8, 14 plus 2, 16 to hit,
No.
which is not gonna do it.
Just
What's his
clanging
dice
off
AC
the
again?
armor.
20,
21. Yeah.
All right, that makes sense for the night. And my 2 unarmed strikes. That's at least a 10. Come on. Oh, where's the other green die? Okay, that's not bad. 17 plus 6, that's 23 to hit.
Yes.
Nice.
Finally.
Oh wait, and he
no,
took
no, hold on.
it. So I have to make my concentration check.
21 to hit, that does still make it. So DC 10.
Made the concentration check.
Okay,
oh, and then
20.
the second one.
Oh, yeah.
I made that one.
Okay, DC 10, that's still going to hit. That one's going to be an unarmed strike, so that's going to be 10 points
Okay.
of
rolling.
bludgeoning damage. Force damage, we're going to make it force damage.
I make the check, but I take 10 more points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait a
Um,
minute. So after the 4 doubled to 8, then you hit again, right?
Yes.
How much was that one?
That one was 10 points
That's the 10
Okay.
years now.
of bludgeoning.
Oh, this is only the second time you've hit after that first one.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Got it.
because of that 21 armor class.
Okay.
However, last attack is 19 on the die. It's 0 and a 9. That's a crit to
Yay.
hit.
Okay.
Okay. And finally, let's see.
So what are your normal damage dice?
My normal damage dice is a D8 plus. This is an armor strike, so plus 3. So I'm doing 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that includes
Altogether,
your,
that's
your
include the
crit
extra
roll
damage.
and
die.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 13.
13.
Okay, the knight is at 103. And one more save.
One more save. Come on. Let's.
Is saves. Yeah.
Ah.
He has to roll so low to save. He has to roll under 5.
I am going to make. I'm going to spend one more focus point.
Yeah.
Let's see. To make that, I need that knight to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, con save? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, he crits.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
What were you trying to do?
Stunning strike.
Okay.
So nope.
I would like you to make a DC 13 saving throw.
Oh no. Okay. DC 13 Dex Con
Yeah.
Strength
It's whatever versus your stunning strike.
versus. Okay, so that's a Constitution. Oh, it's not great for Brutus. Oh no. No, that's a 2 and a 1 on the die.
Oh no.
no.
So-
What does it look like when you go to like channel the stunning strike into a target? What does that attack look like?
I'm gonna say. Oh wait a minute, hold on. You know, I forgot. I'm not gonna roll it back. I keep forgetting to use my Astral Spark. I could have turned that 13 damage into 16.
Well,
I'm gonna say that you see this. You see my arm kind of like you see the muscles in my arm kind of like bunch up.
yeah.
I'm gonna say that it's that Astral Spark that manifests as well. But this time, because I'm also tied into shadow, there are like there are little wisps of. It ends up looking like space.
Oh, sure.
Darkness,
Oh,
kind of
cool.
like as I'm
Yeah.
pushing my arm as I'm pushing my strike forward, darkness trails behind with little like astral wisps in it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
If it were to hit, it would have exploded in a little
Yeah.
starburst. So,
So
yeah.
a lot of your hits, the knight is moving, right? Is
Yeah.
getting hit, but the plates are absorbing a lot of it, whatever. But then this last one, you just go boom, like right in the center of the chest where there's this red gem
Yeah.
that just stops, like you just punched Superman, right?
Yeah.
And all that spark, that space spark, sparks and everything goes back up your arm
Uh-huh.
and resonates in your chest in exactly the spot where you punched him. And you all see Brutus just go "Whoop," and freeze in place for a
Okay.
moment. So
All right.
we'll revisit that in a moment. Okay, now it's back to the top,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Zorug. Okay. Zorug is going to come up, and because you are an agent of Kellenvor, is going to use the help action to recover your stun.
Oh, okay. All right. Awesome.
So,
Just unstunned then.
Yep.
Okay, fantastic.
yeah, and she doesn't have a bonus action without doing an attack, so that's fine. Ezthe.
Okay, I am going to use.
She comes up and just slaps you on the back.
Okay.
Boom!
Ugh, I have to learn that one too.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the chill touch,
hmm
and then that is at advantage.
Yeah.
That's better. Son of a bitch. 20. It's 20.
Oh wait,
but
no,
it is
he's
a touch attack.
well. He's still restrained. Did you roll? You rolled with advantage.
Yeah, because I rolled with advantage anyway, because I had
Yeah.
an 8 sorcery going.
Yeah,
But it also is. It's just a touch.
I know.
And then I am gonna try again with my rapier. Well, actually, you know what? And gonna use my last sorcery point on empowered strike on the rapier.
Okay.
And so that's a 15 plus 6 is a 21.
Yes.
Plus, and then, well, actually, then, because it was 21, and I'm going to use that sorcery point instead on, just to change it up. I am, instead of that, I'm going to use it on extended attack.
Oh, okay. Are you attacking the knight?
Yeah.
Just do as much damage as you can right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then empowered attack it is.
Yeah.
And so
You're within range.
so that's a D8 plus 3 plus 4. So that's a D8 plus 7. 10 damage.
10 total?
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
I rolled a 3 on my die.
Okay.
The dice are not with us tonight.
No.
All right. Well, he's
And then what can I do? So I still got a bonus action.
oh weird. There was a moment where the knight and the Behir both had exactly 103 damage.
No.
Amazing.
That's, I mean, one of that's a weird coincidence.
yeah, right.
But you know what I am gonna do
What's that?
is use Compel Duel as my bonus action.
Okay. Cool.
And Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Let's see. Wisdom for the knight. Oh, that's us. 18. So safe. Sorry.
Did save. And then yeah, because that's only a 16. Con save.
The
10.
oh yeah. 9 finally fails.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
for the compel duel.
Yep.
No, for the
Did the
rapier.
damage earlier. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. Yeah. Right before he's gonna get a turn too, almost. Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Behir goes, which means Dragomancer takes damage. I think that's this one.
Oh,
No,
wait.
that's the bite.
Knight ended his turn, right?
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I got a 20.
That beats it. So half. 12. So 6.
The knight slumps out of the grass. It was that close. That's why I didn't want you to do extended attack, because like,
No,
I don't
that's
think he's
great.
gonna make it to next round. Yeah, he slumps down. There's that big X. There we
Once
go.
again, Gralen coming in hot.
Look, damage or half on people with high ACs.
No,
Yep.
it's amazing. I just didn't. I like without hurting everyone else around me. I don't really have anything that could do that at the moment.
That's what I like about Martial Sorcerer.
The Grenadier strikes again.
And I'm gonna say the knight just sort of slides out of the Behir's grasp because it doesn't want to hold a dead body either. Ew, yuck. It's sort of like the sort of predator that possums are designed against, you know, where the predator's like, oh no, it's already dead. Dang it, I wanted to kill it.
What is the point of this now?
That's not fun. Ugh, gross.
It is hilarious because like advantage +7, and I was rolling low enough that I couldn't hit this.
Yeah.
Like the dice are just not.
I mean, 21 is obnoxious. That's the thing with our 2d10 is that high end it's harder than it is with the
Oh,
d20. But I like that. So, yeah. Okay, that was okay. So on the Behir's turn, or no, at the end of the night's, or no, dang it, your damage didn't go off. That was the end of Ezthe's turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not dead yet.
He's not dead yet. You're right.
I'm not dead yet.
Yeah.
But it is the Behir's turn.
Yes.
Because the knight was rolling, I
Yeah.
mistook it. Yeah, my bad, my fault.
Me too. Okay, so the Behir turn. let's see. Is stomach acid, is that the 66?
I think so,
Yeah.
yeah.
No. There we go. 25. So we slowly dissolve the Dracomancer. 25 takes us to 160. 160 damage on the Dracomancer. Not bloody. No, I'm kidding. All right, and then the Behir is going to bite and squeeze the knight. Which he has advantage to hit him because he's grappled or restrained. Bite. Oh no. Plus 10 is 16. That's no good. But at least the bludgeoning damage, he's already grappled, so he gets to do that for free. Here bludgeoning, that's the 5d8 plus 6.
So that's like an automatic.
Well, because he's
within
already
6.
grappled.
No, I mean, he's automatically dead because if it's a
Oh,
plus 6.
that's right, because he was within that range, yeah. Okay, yeah, so the knight is toast. Now he's dead. And he slumps out of the grasp. Okay. And the Behir, yeah, it's still just hissing and looking around at you all, and it may be selecting targets next. We
I
don't
mean,
know.
it would probably hit me though, because I did hit it.
Yeah. It just tried to bite the knight's head off. It wasn't able to, and then it just you hear all the plates, his armor like it's like grinding together, and then just snap, and off he goes to see Kellamore.
You gotta compress your cans before you recycle them.
Yeah, takes up less room. It's just polite. The warriors are out. Jaden.
That's me.
The Behir does the
Oh,
save.
yes. Here does the save.
And I think it's fair to just use the 11 I was trying to use for the night.
Okay.
Yeah. So I rolled it erroneously.
What's the save?
It was 17 wisdom.
Oh no, I don't think I got that. No, I got 11.
So you take the full 12. So
Yeah.
It was 12 or 6.
I thought it was 11.
Or, yeah, 11. Sorry, yeah, 11 or 6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The Behir is at
So it'd be 11 or 5.
114.
No, it was a 6, so it must have been 12, because the half was 6.
No, it was. Oh right. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
I couldn't remember which it was. I didn't know half was 6.
115. Okay. 115 damage. Yep. Okay. Now, normally we're out at 8. Does anybody need to be hard out at 8? Just
I'm
we're
good.
close
No,
to
okay.
sort of wrapping this, and then I'd like to
Finish
have
the
just
fight.
a little bit of a scene at,
Yeah.
the end. We're okay for time?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Sorry to put you on the spot like that. Okay.
You said normally we're out at 8. I don't think we've been out at 8.
I know, but I.
Like maybe one
We're not
time.
good at getting out of here.
Okay.
It's okay.
Jaden, what do you want to
That's
do?
me.
Blast everyone with lightning.
Heal the baby. Heal the baby.
Oh yeah, and you're no longer grasped.
I'm no longer grasped, so I would like to Starlight step away from the giant monster,
Oh,
please.
weird. Okay. Do you want to Starlight step to like there?
No, further, as far that way as I could get.
You want to go? Well, if you want to go
Well-
as far away as possible, then it's down. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like down there is probably the furthest
Okay.
you could get away.
I don't know what it's gonna do to the Dracomancer inside the Behir, but I would like to hit the spot to the left of the Behir with lightning.
Sure. Yeah.
The side opposite all my friends.
Yeah. Now you know it's immune to lightning.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm hoping the lightning will go inside the Behir.
Okay.
It'll channel lightning into his belly.
Oh, that's what you were working up in your mind.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm not trying to hurt the Behir.
His
Okay.
friend.
So I'm gonna try to save with advantage because I have cover.
Okay, and what was my?
Oh,
how
I think I saved.
But you'll still take half damage.
Yeah, well, I got a crit, save.
Oh.
For crying,
19.
those dice are so
I know.
like banned.
They're hot and cold.
So-
Only hot.
Am I-
Only hot.
Am I rolling damage or no?
yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
take quarter damage.
Okay.
Like that's the 4th crit save that they've rolled that I remember.
But they're not crit attacking. So, you know, this is just when they decide to show up. It's for saving throws.
6 plus 15 is 21.
Okay.
So you'll take 4.
5.
5.
Actually.
Oh, 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do math.
5 to the Dragomancer. And the Behir is going to heal 5.
I thought that might happen.
Yay. Healing baby.
As it sort of like revels in the, blast of lightning of like, this is where I like to be.
You're welcome.
There's no recognition or gratitude in
I
your
need to
direction.
be here.
Yeah. Okay. That was anything else, Jaden?
I did my bonus action to get out of there, so I'm good for now.
Okay. The knight rolls to just lay there.
Well, the painting should be following Gralen.
Oh yeah, it has to be within 2 squares of Gralen. Thank you for reminding me. That is funny.
I forgot my tail.
Okay, Dragomancer turn. We're gonna do fire. Oh wait, did it reload? Let's see. Nope. Okay, gonna have to do something else this turn. That is kind of his best move.
Yeah.
The only one with a chance of getting the Dracomancer out of the gullet.
Well, he can do his Draconic Strike, which is not as good, but it's pretty good. Yeah, what's funny is he has the plane shift spell, but I think he would take the Behir with him.
Oh,
And that's like not.
well,
Well, I guess no,
not
right?
necessarily.
But I think plane shift
But does
probably.
it have verbal components? I imagine plane shift has verbal components.
VSM, yeah.
Okay. Can't talk
I think
that.
somatic is difficult as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Not a lot of
Restricted
movement.
inside a sausage skin, yes.
Yeah.
Put that in the sausage.
What a
Human
fun
was
day
fun.
he's having.
Because the Behir looks like that too. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like, yeah.
Okay,
big
so
tool
we're gonna
with
do
the legs.
Draconic Strike. It auto hits because he's in the target.
What happened?
What? He didn't miss?
No. The Dragomancer is making his fire breath didn't recharge, so he has to do a regular strike. Melee
Can you get it?
hit
You make it?
2d6, 5
I'm
so
not gonna pressure you.
7d6.
You're being summoned.
Oh,
No.
okay.
I was trying to let him go to the J,
Didn't I?
but then he got mad at me for not petting him on the way.
Yeah.
So now he's like walking.
You didn't pay the dog toll.
I didn't pay
Yeah, that's just
I was trying to shoot
gotta
him
pay
up.
the total.
But it came out as me being
Okay,
asshole.
25 damage on the Behir. Why are you like this?
I guess that whole first, the immediate 5 minutes at the beginning of me just giving love wasn't enough.
No,
No,
no.
totally insufficient. I have bad news.
Is the Behir dead?
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, 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 no.
In a arc of flame, the Behir rips open from the middle,
Oh no.
and the Dracomancer emerges. Just a stream of Githyanki cussing that you wouldn't have even put on HBO Max if it was a real language. But is covered in guts and acid and yeah, gets
If you
to
would
his
just
feet.
healed him like I asked you to.
Yeah.
Her. If you would just healed her like I asked you to.
I tried.
No, not you.
He ended the.
Hold
Oh,
on.
he's
So he
not done
made
yet.
a strike. He's going to step down 1, 2.
Okay, so the question is, as it comes out, rips open from the inside of here, and I know that like you had him in the bottom left-hand corner,
Sure,
but
yeah.
did he emerge like that far away from me?
Let's roll a die. Does that seem fair?
Sure.
Okay. There are 4 squares there, so I'm going to roll a d8. And on well, let's see. 2 squares that you could have attacked. So actually, we'll just do odd or even. All right? Do you want odd or even?
Odd. Because
Odd, you
who
get to
am
attack.
I? Yes.
That's a 3.
Awesome.
Attack of opportunity.
Great.
If you want to use your reaction.
I do. I'm going to use my reaction to...
Oh, and I'll roll for Brutus as well. You only have a 25% chance.
Oh, sure, yeah.
On a 1 or 2. Oh, yeah. So he emerged
get to
in
make an
that
attack.
bottom
Okay.
right.
Oh,
Oh.
what?
So
No,
I'll
that's
just go ahead
not
and
what
put
I
him
needed.
there.
Clear that. That's not what I was trying to do. Sorcerer's Burst. Okay. So, does a 19 hit?
The Dracomancer, yes.
Awesome. So that's 2d8.
Oh, I'm sorry. His AC is 25. Weird. Oh,
No take back.
actually, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. But you said 19 to hit. He casts shield as a reaction.
Oh, darn it. All right,
Um,
well, there's no way I'm going to make that.
So what did you roll to hit? He's
hold
at
on for a
23
second.
now.
23? No, not even close. I only rolled a 13.
Okay. All right. So he's used his reaction as well. 1, 2, 3. Gralen, do you want to use a reaction?
Is it a 23 to hit or something?
Yeah, he has shield up.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah, unless you have something else you want to save your reaction for, but. Oh wait, and Zorag actually has reach over the top of y'all, so she gets a chance to do it too.
Is the Dracomancer's turn in between now and my turn?
The Dracomancer's turn is right now, and then it's Brutus and Gralen. So yeah, if you use your reaction, there's no cost to you, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and try to do a Chill Touch again.
Oh, and she gets advantage on
Hey,
opportunity attacks.
that's pretty good. That is... Does a 24 hit?
Yes. Yeah. Her Zorag missed her attack of opportunity because his AC is fucking 23 right now.
Well, 24 hits, and I do 8
Okay.
necrotic damage.
Oh wait, that's not what I wanted.
Just a little pat on the asses.
8. Okay, he's
We'll
at
flap on the wrist as he goes
173.
by.
Oh, and actually, I'm supposed to tell you at the end of his turn is when he rolls to recharge, so that you know. Is that a 1 or 6? Oh, that's a 6. You see, he's coughing and like getting all this junk off of him in a way, and he's already like he's like physically steaming, right? It's just hot all over, and coughs again, and this gout of flame comes out of his mouth, and you can see that he's ready to his breath weapon is ready, which is not good.
Spread out.
How does that work with the breath weapon? Like, what? It's not a spell? Is it a?
No, it's not a spell. Well, let me see. When in his case, he's like he's a weirdo. It is. Yeah, it's not among his spellcasting abilities. It's like a weird thing he can do. Because he's like a chosen whatever. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, it's Brutus and Gralen.
Okay. All right. You mind if I take this?
Go for it.
Okay. I did not appreciate, my new friend getting gutted open. The one that I just,
You
Worked
just
so
freed
hard
from its
to hatch
prison.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that wasn't very nice of you to do at all. And so I'm, oops, sorry. I moved the wrong person. Zorog. Come on, okay, where am I? There I am. I'm gonna move, I think just a space below. Come on.
Where did you
Read
go?
out loud. There we go. Just a space below.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna unleash my 5 attacks again. I'll start with 2 short sword attacks. Go with the Thresher, and then 2 unarmed strikes. No
Okay.
advantages on this one or anything.
Okay, and he's at 23 right now.
Hit points?
No, his shield is still
shield.
up. So
That's
until the
right.
start of his turn.
Well, you know what? I mean, I'm gonna go for it anyway. I gotta hit this. I
Yeah,
gotta hit
just
this.
if you have something that can give you advantage, that
Yeah, no. Well, that's what the first short sword attack is.
Okay.
If it hits,
Yeah.
I'm vexing.
Okay.
So,
So we'll do one thing at a time. or-
yeah, exactly. Oh, good.
What's his creature type?
I think it's aberration. Yeah.
Okay. 16 to hit.
23.
Okay. Let's see, and that's for the first short sword attack. Second short sword attack. Come on. Oh, that looks much more promising. But not promising enough. 21.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. Come on. Oh, I'm seeing at least one decent roll here. Oh wait, next one is blue. Okay. Thresher attack. 19 to hit, so no.
Yeah.
No. But the first unarmed strike is going to be 17. Exactly 23 to hit.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
go.
9 on the die.
Let's go.
I'm going to do 8 points
Okay.
of bludgeoning force damage, excuse me, and I need that good lord. I need that Dracomancer to please make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Con save. Oh, it's a 23.
Ah! Okay. So I spent the key point. It's not stunned. I critted double zeros or double tens on the last hit, the last
Okay.
unarmed strike, but the damage roll was garbage.
Well,
But
hold
you
on.
get the whole amount and then
Oh,
the
that's
additional.
true. That's true.
Right. So
yeah.
you get the maximum dice roll,
Oh, so I messed up that last crit roll. Anyway, that's fine.
and for
Okay.
double tens, let's do double the maximum dice roll,
Okay.
and then a dice roll.
Oh, double the maximum dice
Yeah.
rolls. That's 16. I'll do the primary. No, and that's the primary one. So 16, 17, 18, 19, plus 3, 22 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm going to spend my last key point. Oh, no, I can't. I can only stunning strike once per turn. So, okay, all right.
Oh,
All right.
and that crit wasn't the stunning strike.
It was not, because I tried the first hit, and it didn't do
And
it.
he
So,
saved.
yep. So
So you can't. It's that you can't try it multiple times, or let's double check the wording on that.
yeah, no, I think it's once per turn.
Because if they succeed, it seems like you could try again. That was 23 damage you just did.
Yeah. Flurry blows, patient defense, shadow step, deflect attack. Come on, where are you at? I know we used
With a
that.
punch, you just punched him for 23 damage.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna add my astral spark. That's an additional 3 points of force damage. That's once per turn. Where did you go?
Okay, he's at 199 damage.
Where'd you go? Whatchamacallit? Oh, stunning strike. It's once per turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's all I can do.
Okay. Gralen?
Please make a DC 17 Charisma save.
Oh, charisma save.
Ooh.
Wait, that's not my best save though. Sure, you don't want like an int save or,
Sure.
or a con save or
I'm sure.
literally anything else? Oh, well, 19? What did you say? Did you say DC 19?
If I used my heroic inspiration, would that make you roll it again?
You make me roll at disadvantage, sure.
I'm using it. This is worth it.
Okay.
This is a big one.
I'm gonna add a D10 here. So, with this advantage, I have a 7
Mm-hmm.
and a 7,
Mm-hmm.
which is how much?
14.
And my wisdom save, or
Charisma.
charisma save is this many.
Oh.
Which is how much? 18.
18.
I thought you said DC 19.
No.
Oh, is it 18? I'm
Seven-
sorry, I wasn't
seven-
trying to be an asshole.
It's 17.
I thought it was 19.
No,
I
no.
thought I was giving you good news. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're giving me bad news.
I'm sorry.
I just burned my last level 4 spell slot.
Hang on. Is he within 30 feet of me?
Yeah.
Let's subtract a
Just.
d6 from that.
Oh my
Whoa.
god. I need
Whoa.
you rolled a 19?
Well, hold on.
18.
Well,
He rolled an 18.
18.
Then automatic. 'Cause- Oh no, 1.
Well, up to 6. It could be up to 6.
No, I just need
It's a 5.
2 or more.
So
Okay.
13.
13.
Yep.
Okay. Gralen channels all of this energy into his hand in a way that like doesn't glow green as most of his spells do, but like the sort of like astrally spacey purple,
Mm.
Oh.
and then reaches forward, and then the Dragonmancer, gone.
Did you cast Banish?
Banished.
Yeah!
Even more fun, because usually they're banished for a minute, but you confirmed that he's an aberration,
Yes.
gone forever.
What?
Never
Oh
comes
my
back.
god, amazing.
Never comes back.
Where did he go?
You choose the DM. I'll read it for you.
Yeah.
If the target is an aberration, a celestial, an elemental, a fae, or a fiend, the target doesn't return if the spell lasts for 1 minute, but there's nobody here to make it last a
Well,
minute.
what if you forget to concentrate?
I won't.
You might. I mean, you're busy. There's a lot going on.
The
There's.
target is instead transported to a random location on a plane of the DM's choice associated to the creature's type. Never comes back. Gone.
Well, he's going to the astral plane, and I will figure something out about that. How fun!
That's interesting. I haven't used 2024 banishment yet, so they changed the wording from if it's not in its native plane, or if it goes. Interesting.
All right.
Okay.
I need to open up my Google Doc real quick and make a note about Tiralath the Dracomancer. That's awesome. I'd love that. Okay. So the combat is over. The room is the room.
Mm-hmm.
But he just recharged his breath.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal.
Maybe he could defend himself on the astral plane.
That's what you get for messing with my friends.
Oh,
But
Sweet.
also, I'm crying over the baby dying next to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, there is a warrior over here in the corner, who's kind of peeking around the corner.
Just watch this boss get poofed.
Yeah. Just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen to him. So you all, this is, under your control right now. What do you want to do?
Jaden pointedly looks at the lightning storm on the ceiling
Yeah.
and then looks at the warrior who's left and is like, are you going to be a problem?
No, all hail the comet.
The comet?
The what now?
So let's see. How much would you know? Let's do history checks, because you're working for Lae'zel. You don't know that you're working for the Prince of the Comet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it for all of us? History
Yeah,
checks for all
yeah,
right?
yeah. Because it's such a distinctive thing that he's saying, and weird, and extremely niche. This is a DC 18 history check.
Oh no,
Nope.
not even close.
Yeah, no.
17.
I might give you that.
That's
Also,
with my plus 0
also
history.
DMs don't lock information behind something that if they fail it, they just don't get the information. Like it was really like a whoever rolls the highest. It's what that turns into. And I think it makes sense that Jaden would have it. So millennia ago, even before your time,
Ooh,
Right.
okay.
when the Giff separated, right, into the Githyanki and the Githzerai, the original Queen Vlaakith, freed them from they were enslaved by elder brains and the illithid mob in general. They were freed from that, and there were generations of Githyanki, but part of what happened, there was a legend about the queen's son who was like, yeah, we can free ourselves and fight the illithids without becoming war criminals and, do good with what we can do, because he was like a master psionicist, and could push back against illithid power and could train people in how to do that. And so like some of his teachings went to the Githzerai, but then he vanished, and then apparently he was killed, is what everybody thought. But recently the events in Baldur's Gate revealed, or at least there are rumors that he turned up during that battle, and is part of Lae'zel's war against Vlaakith.
Oh, okay.
So that is a galvanizing force.
And we know that he's alive because we got told by... Like, we may not have known the title, but didn't...
Lucretius?
Yeah, didn't Lucretius tell us that Prince... Yeah, because Lucretius said Prince...
Okay.
What's his face?
Orpheus.
Thank
Orpheus, yeah. Okay,
I was gonna
I
go on
wasn't
a
sure
second
if she had mentioned that. Okay,
Yeah.
then yes, yeah, you know now that Prince Orpheus is the Prince of the Comet, and that all these things sort of click, fall into place, and so anybody in Vlaakith's army who has doubts because it's like, well, what if Orpheus?
Yeah.
Like what if not war crimes? That's an option? Like, has anybody thought about
Maybe not.
not war crime? Because, we have to war, but we don't have to war crime, turns out. So you have a defector.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes the storm go away.
And this is, I hadn't named them. This is warrior Xath. XATH. Astral Circus notes, plots and stuff. Okay. Yankee Warrior Xath. Also the Dracomancer Tiralath. Well, let's not go with Xath if that's Tiralath. That's just too much the
I don't know,
same.
maybe it's a common thing in Githyanki.
But I don't want that.
Don't have to have the last name Braff.
Yeah. Joe.
What a weird name for a Yankee warrior.
Kasoc. QASOC. Warrior Kasoc. Or Kasoc, probably, if you want to pronounce it correctly. Banished to Astral Plane. Probably nothing will come of that. Just gone forever, never to be heard from again.
Well, you said he could play in shift, so
Can't come back
We'll
here.
see.
Not right now. He's on cooldown. Okay, so the museum becomes somewhat quiet. We know we're in these displays. This very innocent painting is still just sort of hovering around. You don't have to concentrate on Tensor's floating disk.
I don't think so, but I'll double check.
Oh, I don't remember if you did. Oh, you did do other concentration spells. So
I did the what you
Spirit
call it, the
Guardians.
Spirit Guardians,
Yeah.
and then drop that for the banishment.
Yeah, so it might be that the painting's just on the ground. I don't remember if that's a concentration or not.
I'm checking right now. Well,
Not the end of the world either way, but you know.
right. I don't know how to
Click spell details down there.
Oh, was it down there?
Yeah. It's that arrow.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It should have a C next to it if it's concentration.
Yeah, no, there's nothing about concentrating. on it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times, especially if a spell lasts for like 8 hours or something, it's not going to be concentration.
Right.
It's just sort of self-sustaining. All right. So, Brutus is back. You've fought off a cadre of Githyanki.
Mm-hmm.
None of them, well, I was going to say none of them escaped to report on you. But one of them has gone away. And we don't know where he is.
One of them was sent away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. May or may not be able to report.
At least hopefully not immediately.
But this was clearly a small group. Like this must have been a like, I don't know, try looking in there. You know, we're trying to figure out what, you know, Vlaakith's trying to figure out what the opposition's plan is, like what you all are up to. And she had the idea to look in the Athenaeum. Here
And
you
apparently they set up some kind of alarm for it
Yeah.
when we came in here
Yep.
to this section.
No, they teleported into the middle, and when you teleported into the museum, they came in to see why
Okay.
Yeah. with their plane shift. So, what are you doing?
I think we really need to get this painting to safety and secure it,
Yes.
and then we can figure out what to do from there.
Cal said that he would help whenever, but also maybe Cal could help you put our friend to rest instead.
It is a sparking pile of acid and meat. And
Which is why Cal would
electricity.
be the person to help.
Okay.
Like a spectral.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, so you're hoping to recruit the help to what with this body?
Bury it.
Where?
In a place that Cal would know because Cal lives here.
There isn't, like, unless you want to go up to the dome area, like there isn't anywhere to like dig a hole and put a body.
Guess we're doing that then.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we probably have some supplies in the lab we could make, like,
Earn?
yes. I was gonna say specimen jar, but
Can anyone, like in real life, can anyone think of an example of like a 10-foot long, 15-foot long creature? How big
But
are
what-
elephants?
Like 10-foot long?
Yeah.
A lot
I
of
mean,
creatures.
elephants are larger than that.
Yeah, elephants
Yeah.
are big.
But like,
Like-
a runner snake or
Hmm.
boa constrictor.
Right. But if you
this
think of like
is
a bigger creature, like ass
it's
to
also,
head,
like,
10 feet long,
5
this
feet
is
around.
chunky
Like,
too.
like
Yeah.
you're talking
It's a
like
gator.
you're talking like
It's
no,
sure,
it's
big-
bigger than a
big-
gator.
Or like a whale, I guess.
Yeah, like a
Definitely
yeah,
whale.
probably like
A shark. A
yeah.
big
Yeah,
shark.
there you go.
not a whale, but yeah, like a big
Yeah.
like a big shark.
Yeah,
big
like a
chunky-
bull
Or, yeah.
shark kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah,
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
I just watched a thing about tiger sharks that get real big because they live near an island that has cattle pushed into the
Just
sea.
free food.
Oh.
Yeah, they get like 12 feet.
Oh yeah. So tiger, yeah, it's like you can't put your arms around. You know, it's this massive tube of meat.
Just saying that, like, the average American alligator male is anywhere between 11 and 20 feet long.
Well, right, but I was also thinking about girth.
Yeah,
which,
no, I was-
which becomes an important issue
No,
for a lot of
fully
people.
aware that alligators get that long, but yeah, they aren't as wide. It's like
You can hug them.
most.
Inadvisable, but you can.
No, I mean not that bad. It's not, their jaws are good down. They're not good
Yeah.
up. You
Yeah,
gotta-
You
yeah.
just
you
have to
gotta-
be
If you're on
underneath.
top of them, you're
On
you're
top or
good.
underneath.
Yeah.
Not in front.
Still probably not recommend.
No, it's not a time to top from the bottom.
But also it's 500 kg.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I will use my once a day instant ritual
To
spell.
resurrect the
No, no.
Hellenvor appeared with a scroll.
To gentle repost it so it won't decay anymore.
Okay.
So that you can do whatever you want to do with the remains. So it will, for the next 10 days, will remain flush and acid and electric.
Yeah.
It won't.
Oh, there was fire. There was a lot of burned insides as
Is that
well.
part of it, or was it just burning?
Well, yeah, it was
No.
burning because there was all this fire inside of it.
Because
You know,
of
it
fire
was-
breath, yeah.
Yeah, the Dragomancer was consistently burning this thing from the inside.
So whatever was already burned is already burned. I can't do anything about that. But it won't burn or decay or
Right.
rot anymore. So you have 10 days to...
the smell must be righteous.
It's probably not good, no.
Yeah,
Or it smells like cooked meat.
Yeah.
but not with the acid and the ionized air and
True.
the everything,
True.
like the stomach acid of it.
Cooked meat.
Yeah, the stomach acid is what?
It's nasty.
It's nasty. It's,
Yeah.
It's probably a fermented
Second
char
week in a row. If
situation.
you've ever,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you've ever gutted an animal, you know what stomach acid
Yeah.
smells like.
Yeah, that's no.
It's
Either
nice.
way, it was
Um,
our friend. It helped us. There's no way we would have been able to get the jump on all of those jerks without her help. And therefore, she should get some respect in her demise.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, gentle repose is step one of that,
There you
and
go.
I go up alongside of you. I give this like agreeable, and I put my arm kind of on your back, you know, because yeah, I mean, I just let this thing go, and I think after a moment I'll grab like you said it was like split down the middle.
it was
it
crosswise.
was like gutted.
Yeah,
Oh, I
he like
see.
sliced his way
Yeah.
out of it with this
Okay.
flame blade situation.
I'll just grab it and I'll start like dragging it up to wherever the next stairway is.
Sure.
I mean, I know that there's that upstairs place, you know, and go back to the mushrooms.
Okay.
So
So
Gralen goes to Ezthe and says, "Sorry for not trusting you or the Behir, because it was a good friend to us in this battle.
She was very helpful.
She was
I'm
very
gonna move the Behir just to the
And stuff
teleportation
happens.
area, and then we'll figure out what happens next later.
Sure.
There is a moment here now, Brutus. This will be new for you, but you were exposed to the spores earlier.
Oh,
so
yeah,
this
yeah.
voice enters your head,
Mm-hmm.
everyone's head, and it says, "Professor Bluestone,
Ah!
our project is reaching an urgent precipice. We require our supplies."
Noted. We have been delayed in the museum by some incidents. However, I've not forgotten about your situation.
If you have them, we need at least 3 or 4 brains. More would be better.
I will check and see what our supply looks like.
And the well, actually, I don't think Kasak can hear that. Sorry, Kasak can hear that. This is just okay. But there are some bodies here.
Mm-hmm.
We could use these brains. Doesn't have to be.
That's true. I don't personally have a problem with that, considering they tried to steal this painting and kill us.
And they were very rude about it.
Was our initial holdup where the brains came from, or whether or not we're giving them brains? Did we change the goal?
No, I still feel like this is a net good for Port Brad.
These are not Brad.
Because
What's been upgraded to Port Brad? As soon as they build a dock.
I think that this is a net good for Point Brad because whatever we learn from this situation
Mm-hmm.
can benefit them.
Are these the Myconans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know this detail. I'm
Right.
Right.
So we're collecting brains now?
They're Myconid friends. Well, don't know if they're friends
Not
yet.
sure about friends.
Do they take brains from these things? And I put the Behir up.
Not that sort of brain, I don't think.
Don't give him.
Oh, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe it might be a good, sustainability. Well, Brutus wouldn't say that, but like, I wasn't sure if that mattered or anything.
Okay.
Gralen is conflicted. Like, fully feels like they aren't necessarily friends, but then also
We don't know that they're
the
enemies.
Behir was kind of a friend, and like, there was nothing to prove that that wasn't true.
Didn't get an opportunity.
Which is
Maybe we should resurrect him.
no, not going that far.
You're already at enough dead.
Revivify would work.
Nah,
It's just 1 hit point.
nah.
Okay.
I have other things that could do it for cheaper, but no.
Yeah.
No. Now, Gralen's gonna stay on this one, like just because the Behir was a friend, as far as we know, and Brad was a great friend, doesn't mean that these Myconids are friends.
Well, we know that they've definitely been, like, they've got some bad ideas
They
about the Illithids, but, I mean, I know Myconids.
But they
They were fantastic.
They worked with the guy who separated.
Yes.
Like they worked with the person we know was evil.
Yeah, but doesn't mean that they knew he was evil. Didn't mean that they supported his evilness. They seem pretty out of touch, to be honest, and not to disparage Myconids, but they can be a little self-absorbed.
The longer I work with you, the more confusing my moral compass becomes.
Gralen,
It's really simple to me.
I agree with your concerns. My thinking here is there are brains here. They have asked us for brains. We don't know if they're friend or foe yet. On the off chance that maybe they're friend, if we show up with brains, we already have them. If we show up without brains, they're going to immediately know we're not there to make friends. So, with brains gives us the option to decide friend or foe when we get there.
What do you think, Brutus?
I think I really have no idea how you have the endurance to do the things you do. I've been guiding souls for 30 hours and I'm exhausted. Is there a place to sleep around here?
Oh my God. Do you
Oh
have to
my
see this
California.
place?
Okay. So, the urgency of the Myconids will not permit I mean, if you take a long rest, that quest will proceed.
I will
Okay.
be happy with a short
A short rest
A
is
short rest is
Yeah.
fine.
certainly doable. But just be aware that that's a choice you can make, but a long rest will change the nature of that part of your quest.
Okay.
So,
Okay, well,
But we can do a short rest.
yes.
what do you say we go drop off the painting, take a quick nap? I guess take these brains with us, as gross as that sound, and then head over to the Myconids after a quick nap.
I'm agreeable to that.
Oh,
Kasaka's like, what? You all need brains?
We
You
don't.
need brains?
No.
No.
Stay
I
out of
mean-
things that don't concern you.
Well, I mean, we'll gladly take yours, I
It
guess. as
concerns me.
restoration brains.
No, there are.
Illithids eat brains.
Yeah.
Yes, we are aware.
But also the Myconids use them to expand their spore circles.
Ow. Abominations. Well,
Don't be like this.
We didn't judge you when you changed your mind and you
uh,
went against your... Isn't your whole thing rebel and...
and he just hacks off the nearest warrior's head with his short sword.
Okay.
you're gonna have to push very hard, apparently.
Right, like, I'm more
All
concerned
right.
that
I mean,
not
he has a survival instinct.
he wasn't like, okay, do what you have to do. He started chopping up the people he was fighting with 5 minutes ago. I'm more concerned about that.
But his other option is get killed.
That's true.
So
I did threaten him with lightning.
Okay,
Yeah.
you did make a life threat.
he is currently under the threat of death. You know, that's his understanding of the situation. So I think we'll game down there with the understanding that we have a sack full of heads.
Do we have
that-
to take the whole
I
skull?
think 4 of them are. Yeah. They want the container.
Oh,
Yeah.
You gotta put them somewhere.
Yeah. What,
could
you
just
gonna
deliver
carry
loose
around
brains.
loose brains?
Yeah, I mean,
Forgive me
Who does that?
Wild.
for not thinking about the proper protocol for carrying brains to my kid.
Thank you for joining us for episode 14 of the Astral Circus here. Thank you to our chat mods for all of their hard work. Thank you to our Patreons who let us do this ad-free and independent. I really like that we can play D&D and we're not getting paid by them. We could say what we want about it. We could change what we want. Like rolling 2d10, so d20. You could join our Patreon. That lets us do that at happyjacks.org/Patreon. And yeah, that's the main thing that we're doing here. Dion?
Hi, I am Dion. I have played Gralen Longstamp. We had an amazing combat that was really fun and exciting and dangerous, and this was a lot of fun. So thank you for allowing us to do that. The world is going crazy, you guys. It's going really crazy, and I know I say that every week, but it's never been more real than this week, because it's never more real than when it's on your doorstep. I live very close to where some of the actions of our government are going down, and it is an experience. And so, if you need help, seek help. If you need support, seek support. And if you are in the position to be able to help or support someone, do so, please. Particularly in this instance, legal representation, legal information. If you've been anywhere near a law school and people don't know what the options they have, inform them to the best of your ability, because that's something you should be able to.
Also, your local public library can give you a lot of the information that you need about that.
Double up
Yeah.
there. And
And support your public libraries in general.
in
Yep.
general,
Yep.
The last bastion of truth.
Yep.
that is itself also holding one barely. So that's my PSA for the day, and that's where I'll leave it.
Hi everybody, I'm Jay. I played Brutus, and Dion here had a really great game. I rolled like hot garbage. But yeah, thanks to everybody for watching, and thank you for letting us play our wonderful little games here. You can find me at JAfrica on most of the socials. You can also find me in Happy Jack's back catalog, where I'm in a couple of other streams. Let's see. I don't have a whole lot going on besides that right now, but you can also find me, I think, in a couple of weeks' time, not this coming Saturday, but the Saturday after, running the Marvel Multiverse RPG at Alamo Draft House.
Ooh.
I'm trying to remember if, well, anyway, you know what? Don't worry about it. Look up Alamo Draft House. There are several Alamos around the continental United States that are going to be running that event. So check Alamo's websites, check their events, and see if there's one near you, and play out your heroic fantasies in the MMORPG. And I think that's all for me.
Hi everybody, I'm Sam. I have been Jaden Sapphire, your resident space elf for the week. You can find me on the internets under my author pen name Sylvie Healthstaff on Blue Sky and TikTok. Yeah, it's Pride Month. Want to give a shout out to queer authors and artists. If you are interested in supporting queer authors and artists, you should follow me, because I'm going to be participating in a bundle on itch.io of a ton of queer books of all different genres for only $25. It starts, I think it's next weekend, the 13th through the 15th, so follow me for news on that. You'll be able to find this book there, Shadow's Light, which is monster romance. The sequel will also be on sale, not in the bundle, unfortunately, but on other things, and I have a new book coming out. At the end of this month. The ARCs just went out for Lust and Found, my new book, which is a polyamorous queer monster romance full of queer joy and hope and all those good things in this time of darkness. So yeah, go ahead and check those things out. like Dion said, support your community. And for no reason whatsoever, I'm just going to read you my shirt right here that says, "No one is free while others are oppressed."
What was that one more time?
No one is free while others are oppressed.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this artist who made this shirt, which is really cool, is called Wolf Skull Jack. You can find them online too.
Cool.
So,
Awesome. Hi, I am Pooja. I don't use pronouns. You can find me on the internet as Forgotten Saves. I have been playing the totally vindicated and correct Ezthe Perah, Tiefling Martial Sorcerer. And if you want to hear me play more TTRPGs, you can find me in the Happy Jacks back catalog, Queen's Court Games, Mekong, and the back catalog of 12-Sided Stories. If you want to see me make weird stuff, and currently I am turning my craft room into an artificer's workshop, you can check me out on my YouTube channel, Forgotten Creations. Nope. You can check me out on my YouTube channel, Forgotten Curiosities.
Oh, yeah.
that one.
I am tired. And as always, please look up your local mutual aid societies. Now more than ever, we can make a difference locally.
Mm-hmm.
Community is everything.
That's the best place to start.
Mm-hmm.
And my name's Jason. I use he, him pronouns and everybody else's pronouns that I get to be in the game. And yeah, everyone's said it. Find something you can do in your community. Make your community a priority, whether that's your group of friends or your village or town or city, whatever you've got. You can make a change there and it'll make a difference. And that's all we can hope to do. So I hope you will do that and take care of yourself. You can also follow me on my channel and Blue Sky at It's Probably Okay, on my Twitch channel at It's Probably Okay, on Wednesdays, streaming there with Pooja and Dion to do a Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode playthrough, which is going great and nothing could go wrong. So
Nobody made any catastrophic.
Yeah.
Jumping errors.
The jumping was fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
The landing.
It was the dash. It was the dashing.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. On Wednesdays we wear death is what that is about. And then on Fridays I am co-designing a game with our friend Sam DeLev.
Who is a rock star.
Yes, and it is a dragon game based in the modern day with all sorts of like fun magipunk vibes, and it's about how some people might have a dragon and then sort of hoard wealth around that sort of power base in the terms of like billions of dollars worth of wealth.
Who would do such a thing?
That they would want to keep to themselves, and then that other people with dragons might take offense to that and want to make sure that that wealth gets to other people who might need it, just conceptually. So far, it's just called Dragon Game. We don't know what the title's going to be yet, but we had a big breakthrough in our rules mechanics this week, and I'm very excited about that. So,
Cool.
And then I'll be uploading those to my YouTube channel eventually as well, but that's neither here nor there. So we'll be out next week if you're watching live, and then we'll be figuring out our schedule going forward. But happy Father's Day, if that's a thing that you would like to be happy for. That's a sentence that works fine. Don't worry about it.
I understood it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we will see you next time. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.